Your Opinion Podcast. I'm Quay. I'm here joined with a few of the guys.
AJ.
Dre.
D Wade.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Not much, man. Ready to get this out the way, man. Take 20 again.
We've been taking forever.
We ain't do that bad this week.
No, it wasn't.
That shit was already low, though. I can't hear the feed.
You gotta get our fucking audio up, man.
Dog, you know, I really like. What's crazy that you gotta keep getting adjusted to?
What?
The mask. Like people, when I'm still trying to get adjusted to people. I forgot my mask yesterday, and I was.
You couldn't go into those stories.
Yeah,
fuck that. I was over here acting up the bully, so
Hey, so.
only thing I had on me was my hoodie. I'm just walking around like just holding my hoodie up like this the whole time.
For sure.
But it's still a weird situation. Even when I was at the market probably a couple weeks ago, just to see somebody with a bandana on just pull up in front of the joint.
Me and Coke saw a boy down west.
Society.
We saw a boy down west in the gas station like he was about to run down on that joint. Like he just standing there with a black bandana on, just looking at everybody.
It probably won't be normal for a while, man. It ain't gonna be normal for a while.
Man, I went to get a pizza the other day, and I forgot that I didn't bring my mask, and I wasn't even in my car. I had to check the joint. Hopefully, I had one. Thankfully, I had one. I wasn't able to get my joint. So
I got a question for y'all. Anybody else be having like trouble breathing in them joints?
I do.
Like, do your breath be fucking you up?
I'll never go up, bro.
Real rap.
You know I got mints for that. But
I'm just saying.
Yeah, this the guy. Always got a mix.
Stay with a bag of
Yeah,
mix.
that is
Them pathogens be crazy though. Like with them masks, that shit be drawn. I be feeling like I'm about to check.
I'd be cool with my joint.
What kind of joint you got?
Whatever, some little flimsy ass joint. The joint popped on the other day, and I had to tie it around my ear to keep it up on one side, but the bottom went down a little bit. One joint was working, I don't know, the little part down here was just like blue or something like that, and that bottom had popped off. And that's why I had to fucking wrap that shit around my ear. The other side was working, so.
that shit weird to think that it's stores. You couldn't wear your hoodie before, and then you got your whole face fucking covered.
It's like expected now.
Yeah.
Like,
You walk in the store and you got your mask
Well,
on.
my
It's
thing
like,
is-
dude, like take your hoodie off so I could see you. And I'm like,
They even had the little plaques that
Nigga, I
when
got
you
a
walk
mask
inside the
on.
stores, they're like, take your hoodie off before you
you know
come
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
store.
Like,
They
God,
still
I
on there.
just
They just,
accepted.
I guess you just disregard them now because the sign's still up.
I seen a lot of them, the same stores that had them, they took them down. You know what I'm saying? They was like corner bodegas though. It's crazy that corner bodegas still been open. Them Jones will
They're
never
not
close.
closing.
Yeah, they're not closing.
They cashing out. They need their check.
And they whole livelihood basically
Pop need
will
they
rely
check.
on that store.
Ain't no tickets right now. They need to sell all the hoagies, all the other shit they can sell. But
They sell toilet paper, so they gotta stay open. Yeah, you need toilet paper. So.
It's crazy though. I feel like people just they don't value toilet paper as much as they did before now. It's like the luster is off of it now. I was
about to say, Show's been stocked up though. So even with
it was a hype anyway. Like why would
Like
you
in the
like
beginning,
water?
like toilet paper, they was buying toilet
Right.
paper before they was buying food.
Right.
And
shit,
they
even
like,
with limited water, and now you go in the stores and you get all the water you want now. They don't have no limits on that anymore. So
Yeah, we got plenty of water. They be all stocked up in the middle of the store right before you get. I know. At least I know the market that I go to. They got a whole big area just all waters. They be on sale every 2 for $8. I be stocking up on them Jones 24 packs.
the niggas definitely need a
Yeah,
car
bar.
mask.
I only bet the best water.
I gotta keep one in the car or something, man.
Yeah, I got a whole case in the car. I always keep a case in the car. Water's Dick Parks.
I
That's
run
my
through
favorite.
water.
You don't do water.
I said I run through water.
Alright.
Dre don't drink water. He used to. Well, he used to didn't drink water.
Jay don't drink, eat mac and cheese.
got
Jay don't
my
eat
water,
mac and
dog.
cheese.
As I
He
pulled
used
up,
to go play ball with his young boys. He used to go drink a Pepsi after. Like
Oh, that was remember high school when we
The
was,
2
we got
liters?
2 liters?
we used to play.
that
God
was Joe.
damn,
That
yo.
was Joe's fault.
We used to play basketball with 2 liters soda.
Joe used to come to school trapping 2 liters, like play ball and drink a 2 liter of Sunkiss.
Joe was trapping the 20 ounce.
20 ounce
We
John.
go to
We used to go to the school store.
They had them
and
Johns
get
right in
them.
the refrigerator.
And that's when we didn't have book
$1.
bags. We had duffel bags.
Yeah,
so we
you-
just tucked the 2 liter in the duffel bag.
Yeah, we was out of
Keep it
pocket.
pushing. Orange soda. Like,
Had a duffel bag full of 2 liters.
Yeah,
yeah, instead of books.
frozen 2 liters.
Frozen.
Used to sell them.
Man,
I
I was
was saying,
my
they
2.
be flat if y'all buy them.
I was about to say,
They
bro,
be flat.
the nigga had a 2 liter, and by the end of the day, it was usually gone. By the next day, you just had something.
Yeah,
in
just
there.
buy another
Like,
2 liter. It was $1. It's $1 for a 2.
That was before shit started getting crazy when they started.
It was before the soda tax and all that. Like,
right, but they started taking away our juices too. Man.
Oh yeah, they stopped selling juices at our school.
Which y'all had the Arctic splashes too?
No, Arctic Splash.
That's old school.
I think they
no.
Arctic Splash.
He didn't have not.
No, but we had the vending
did.
machines where you put your money in and you hold it up, and like 2 or 3 sodas would come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had Arctic Splash.
Yeah.
Elementary.
No, where you right? Because you was like a freebie warrior.
But you can say what you want.
You can say what you
It was
want.
totally different. Because don't front.
I ain't gonna hold you. Them turkey ham hoagies.
Yo, the chicken joints that they used to have.
The chicken joints too.
When you was in elementary, you ain't want to be caught in the fucking freebie line. But in high school, niggas ain't care, dog. We had girls asking us to get them fucking nuggets because they ain't want to get it. I ain't trying to hear that.
I ain't getting nobody no nuggets though. I ain't getting no girls no nuggets.
I plead the fifth, man. I plead the fifth.
Well, we got a good show for everybody today, man. We got some good topics today.
Always a good show.
You know, some uplifting topics, some unfortunate topics. So let's just get into it, man.
Let's get the unfortunate out the way.
Yeah, let's get the unfortunate out the way. You know, we lost another young man to violence, to potential hate violence. That's what it's looking like. We're talking about Ahmaud Arbery. He was jogging, gunned down by 2 white men in Georgia, and
what's the
sad story, man. Becoming super current.
Yeah, what's the whole backstory? We not laughing at this. We laughing at something in the background. This bull crazy. But what's the backstory? Because I saw the video. Where they basically, it looked weird to me because how did they know to record what was about to happen?
Well, what I'm hearing is that the guy that recorded it, his lawyers are saying that he was they wanted to basically be able to identify the man that they were accusing of these burglaries and break-ins that turned out to be totally false. It was none reported in that area.
I'm kind of confused on the same thing AJ is. So the guy who was actually trailing them with the camera, he was a part of this conduct.
He was a friend of theirs, but he's also trying to distance himself. Yeah, and distance himself because Ahmaud Arbery, his family wants him arrested also.
I mean, he didn't do nothing basically.
But he's an acquaintance of theirs.
No, I'm saying he didn't do anything to kind of stop it. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But so, what does he do to stop it though?
I mean, if he knows the guys, he can say anything. You never know what you could say that could actually change an outcome.
I mean, I guess, but we all know people that do stuff as somebody got their mommy. It
was weird to me is that this happened in February. Like
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just getting put on the map now in May. Like, what was that little 2.5 months?
74 days.
What was going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was going on?
The video wasn't out.
The video wasn't out.
The video wasn't out because I feel like that's the only reason they even acting on it now was because the world seen it.
It was a father and son. The father was a former police officer.
But another factor that I think that it was delayed like this was because two of the prosecutors had to recuse themselves on the case. One of them was his son was an acquaintance of the guy, the father, George McMichael. He was they worked in the same district attorney's office, so that was an acquaintance of one of the district attorneys that recused himself off the case because it was a conflict of interest or whatever. Yeah. It was another one, a woman. Her name was let me check it again. This
I just think like
checking this Palm Pilot.
Right. So what do y'all think should be done as far as how can we prevent this shit moving forward? I honestly know we don't got the answer to that shit.
That's like $1 million question. I mean, there's no stopping it.
I don't even know what the law was. I don't know how you can follow somebody, track them down with a gun. Like I don't know what their intent was other than to get into something with somebody. Like, if you draw a weapon on me, I'm scared to death. Like, at that point, he's just fighting for his life, going back and forth, tugging. So it's not even... I don't even know how they can defend themselves and say, like, we were fearful for our lives, so I had to shoot him, when you tracking him down with the gun.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
It was 2 shotguns and a handgun also for one innocent, unarmed person.
And 1 p.m. in the afternoon, just jogging.
Down the street.
It wasn't dark or nothing. Like,
honestly, none of this, it don't make sense, but it's unjustifiable. Like,
and it's gonna continue to happen.
And everybody's happy because they got arrested, but being arrested don't mean nothing until they get convicted. They gotta get convicted.
Yeah,
they're not convicted.
Yeah, they charged now. You're right.
George Zimmerman got arrested.
And he got charged.
And he got charged.
He beat the case.
But he didn't get convicted of it. You have to be convicted.
Right, you're right. Convicted.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
You got to be convicted.
Yeah.
So, it's an unfortunate situation, but in my beliefs is, I mean, it's gonna be another case like this next year or something like that.
Before the end of this
year. The South is so crazy in the South, like, when it comes to this type of stuff. So
one of the district attorneys that recused himself off the case felt it was justifiable, and they even spoke out. You know what I mean? Put a statement out. You know, in defense of the 2 guys that that did the killers. You know what I mean? Basically said it was solid first-hand probable cause as civilians to detain Arbery. How can you detain someone? That's basically you kidnapping them.
Yeah,
right.
You can't kidnap somebody.
They trying to make
that's not your
job. The law like
now. If the guys,
trying to make a citizen's
if the father, the son, and the cameraman, they would have been like, all right, he looked like he was one of the guys that broke into somebody's house before or something like that.
If you could have just called, you could have
called the law enforcement. You gotta see
immediate crime.
You call law enforcement.
Right, 911.
Was that something they
let
did?
them know where this guy is at. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
They didn't do that.
Yeah.
I think they acted before they did what they had to do.
Right.
But I feel as though you should have just called the cops. You know what I'm saying? Even if you followed them, you know what I'm saying, you could have just let them know where he was, and the cops could have came and did their job. However they did their job. But to grab 2 handguns, 2 shotguns, and a handgun, you on the back of the truck, you know what I'm saying? You just following them, like, yeah, of course he gonna be scared. Like,
that
shit is
the same.
And at that time like that, they said they got into a little tussle and all that before he shot him twice or something like that. Like, what other choice he had?
Right, he defended himself.
Yeah, it's funny because we started other conversation. We was like, "Yo, the video looked weird as shit." When I first saw the video, I didn't know anything about what was going on, but it looked like he was chasing them down for whatever. It don't matter. Like I don't know if something ensued beforehand, and it was just like, "Yo, he was trying to retaliate and shit like that." But it looked like he was chasing them down. But as you listen more and more to the story and what actually happened, they pretty much sandwiched him to stop him.
And that's what I was saying.
So they had to follow him, then they cut him off. It was just so much you had to do.
Yeah, they said they cut him off at like an intersection or something like that.
Yeah, so much you had to do to get to that point to say that it was justifiable for us to do it because we felt like we were being threatened. Right. And it's just like
you the ones in the vehicles. This man is on foot.
Right.
You in vehicles. You can just get away, and then if you really are being threatened, get away and get law enforcement. Whatever you gonna do. Not that. Not whatever you gonna do. It's crazy, man. But this same, I wanted to give you one more fact about this district attorney, man. He also said that he felt that it was they only wanted to stop him to hold the criminal suspect until law enforcement arrived. How can you speak to their intent? You can't speak to their intent and say that that's what they were doing.
Yeah, but how is that your intent? Right. How is that your intent? You end up killing them though.
It wasn't their intent. Why? It wasn't. It wasn't their intent.
No, but the intent he's saying was to stop and hold the criminal until
their intent was to kill him.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
my thing is that was just bullshit. Like,
yeah, that's what they.
They just really try to act like you're stupid in front of you.
Did they even call beforehand? You know, you want to try to detain them. But if that's what you intended to do, then why not call law enforcement beforehand and then try to detain them? Like
they tried to say he crazy, man.
They'll bring up anything.
They brought up some mental health records, and the dad.
And a shoplifting.
Yeah, some nonsense.
Like dad, like shoplifting or something before, but if they're not convicted,
shit that don't got nothing to do with
it's gonna
nothing,
be
though.
hell down
it's
there.
crazy.
If them two not convicted, it's gonna be hell down there.
To justify a death, like
like what do shoplifting got to do with getting killed?
that's crazy.
Like
man.
it's almost like they trying to say, oh, because he did that and he was a criminal, he got to like no, like.
And they tried to say that maybe he might have shot himself. I'm just like, these people are crazy, man.
Yeah, and you got a whole cameraman. You got a whole cameraman with you. Like
all these things I'm saying is what this one district attorney, said that recruited himself off the case.
But this is how it keep happening because these is the people in power, and as long as the people are like killing black people and not getting punished for it, they not like it's nowhere near the same process. Like somebody shoots somebody on the street and they find out, they're throwing a book at them, they're getting locked up. We've seen plenty of people we know go to jail.
Yeah,
for
not
long
74 days afterwards.
Like these boys, they'd be killing people on camera, and they'd be like, "Catch me if you can." Like, yeah, it'd be crazy. Like,
and being as though the father was a former cop, cops look out for cops regardless. So that could have delayed the whole thing anyway.
He worked. That's why the district attorneys,
district
attorneys had to recuse himself because it was a conflict of interest because one of his sons worked with. This guy George McMichael that worked there, and he was a prosecutorial, investigator. So he worked for them and investigated cases, get the nitty gritty all the way down to the lowest of the low end, and he knows all the ins and outs, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He just hunted that man in cold blood.
Yeah,
sick man.
1 p.m.
Rest in peace to him.
Sure,
definitely.
Sure.
25 years old.
That's the sad, like.
Then they tried that one more thing. Then they tried to bring out a video of him, walking into a construction development and they was building a house.
I just saw that on Instagram today, and I was like, I don't really see what this got to do with it. Like y'all just don't justify
nothing.
Him getting killed.
He looked around, saw what they was doing. Like, oh, all right, no one was there. And just walk back out.
But my thing is, even if he was doing something illegal, committing crime, whatever it was, no matter what he was doing,
it has nothing to do with him going for a job, and being ran down by two white men and getting killed.
Yeah. By two men, period.
Yeah. But racism lives on, man.
Forever, man.
That's forever.
That shit bullshit.
They could think it's going to end, and they could think it's going to stop, but it ain't stopping. Especially down south, it still lives. Yep.
On a lighter note, man, let's move away from that, man, because that was like bringing me down. Yeah, man, I'm glad we got that out the way, and now we can move forward. More upbeat, more have a good time now, man. So we had the battle.
Oh, Jill versus Eric.
Badu.
The Badu. We had the Badu.
Well, I did find out I knew more than one song from each. So.
Erica Badu and Jill Scott.
Yeah, we was cracking the fuck up in the group chat with this the whole time.
That was a good joint.
Tyrone, Long Walk. Dre, what's your shit, Dre?
I'm waiting for this one.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
Yeah, because you be right in there, yeah.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
I was mad at first. I was mad because you wasn't playing.
They was flipping out that they didn't play.
Like 2 hours went by and I felt some type of way. Like, yo, she didn't play it yet. I'm putting in a group chat. I'm cursing them out. I'm cursing her out. As soon as I did it, that drawing came on, man. That drawing made my whole night.
That was the first female battle between them, but. My opinion, there was no battle. There was no winner.
Yeah, it really was.
It wasn't no battle. You couldn't give nobody no rounds.
I love that playlist that they put together.
It was a vibe. It was a great vibe. It was a great vibe. It's something you can't even. It's no losers in that. Like, it's none. You can't even.
You was about to play some music.
It was beautiful.
You can't wait.
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
You can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that one.
That was queued up.
I love that one, boy.
Nah, like I said, when you talking in the last episode, I don't know a lot of Jill Scott songs, but it's just, again, that whole vibe was just so cool. It gave me an opportunity to listen to.
What songs did you know more? You said you knew
I'm just saying, like, I just felt like I told you in the group chat. I felt like I was in like Burlington Coat Factory. Like, it was.
What kind of cool though?
I wasn't like necessarily buying nothing. I was just strolling through. But that's
on the way out. On the way out, you know,
walking through Burlington.
You always know they got a Burlington at the end of the mall.
Yeah, we're at the end of the mall. Yeah, right.
But it was
all Burlingtons lead right to the parking lots.
You go park at I always park at Burlington.
My favorite one though, like that I didn't even realize it was Jill at first, but obviously I probably knew. I just wasn't thinking. But the Is It the Way, that song?
Oh yeah,
I love that song. That drum be
that's a
rolling.
heater.
Be honest, I was like I said, I wanted to hear Didn't You Know, and that shit, my liquor hit me just in time.
She played it early too.
She did. Yeah, it just hit me, man.
How you feel about them? The first track they play is What We Said.
Oh, you got.
You was like, you know, last week on the episode, you was like, you know, Erica did the record, but Jill did it live, and I was like, well,
right.
They played against each other, and they start off with it.
That shit was dope though. It was dope. They played that whole shit. I was like, I can't do this. Bad.
At first,
they played the entire song of everything. I was like,
yeah, they was burning me out at first.
Yeah, in the beginning, like they were playing the full songs in the beginning. It's like, all right,
they was definitely burning me out.
One verse.
I like the knowledge he was giving. I did appreciate the.
I think Swiss might have texted him like,
yeah, I appreciate the stories. I appreciate
like it's called verses.
I appreciate the praise.
Not
they
songs.
was giving.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Especially like with Jill, because you know Erica was on before Jill, so to hear that Jill was like. When she saw her in like Cali or something like that she was kind of like
Jill on before Erica.
No, Erica was on before Jill.
Oh, I thought you were talking about on the live.
No.
I thought you were talking about on the live.
First of all, I knew Erica was gonna be late too.
Right.
Yeah, Jill was on time.
I'm like, wasn't Jill?
No. I meant like
you mean
on. You know what I'm saying? So to hear her say that she was out Cali one time and she peeped Erica and Erica was on some shit like, I don't even think you knew I was there. She's like, oh no, I knew you was there. Like I couldn't come up to you because of. You know, you're Erica Badu.
Right.
But then to turn around and see Erica just giving Jill so much praise on her voice and her songwriting, you know what I mean? Like that's dope as shit, man.
And Erica was saying like, Jill, you wrote this for me, like on a couple of her songs. And that was crazy. Yeah. Like that was love.
Yeah.
I like the vibe though overall. I definitely.
Yeah, the vibe was good, man.
I ain't watched the whole
Incense
thing.
was burning, Shockers was in alignment, all that shit.
Man, I was in the crib singing and shit. My girl was there singing it. We both on different phones singing. It was good. It was a good time, man. I really enjoyed that.
I think it was good because it was females. Mother's Day was right there. It was two females.
It was a little drawn out in the beginning, like I said. Like we said, 45 minutes in, they only both played one song.
Yeah.
They was talking,
and it was the
same song.
They played the original, and then they played the live version. We like, all right.
45 minutes
full song, like.
I was like, crazy. I can't do this, man.
But what other two females would y'all want to see?
I need to hear Mary J.
Not Queen Latifah.
I need to hear Mary J versus somebody personally. That's what I want.
I would love to see Mary J go against somebody.
Versus who though?
It would have to be Mariah.
I like Mary.
That might be alright.
That's the only one I can think of.
I'm giving it to Mary
because Mary gonna kill anybody else. As much as
I just don't want Mary. I just don't want Mary to break the dance out. Right. Don't dance. Like,
go and
do it. Don't break the dance out, please.
Don't
Don't do it. But yeah, Mary will kill. Mary will kill. I actually want to see a group like
thought about that too, man.
Like SWV and.
Here's the thing about
Escape. You know what I'm saying? Something like them. Like,
and that thing is hard because even that, I'm surprised they even got that many songs out. But it was a lot of shit that we didn't know, but it was still a vibe. I don't think R&B artists have 20 hits they could just throw at you, yo. Not because even when we get the rap battles, we get them with their features too. So that just adds to more of their catalog. But like R&B, that's hard, yo. You know what I'm saying?
There's a few of them that can do it. I know Maxwell will be hit you with one.
Maxwell can do it.
Maxwell definitely could do it.
See,
Who would you put Maxwell up against?
this is when we need R. Kelly out. No, we need R. Kelly.
Ain't
I
nobody
would love
wanna
to
say
see
it.
R.
Ain't nobody
Kelly.
wanna say it.
I would love to see R.
Right.
Kelly battle somebody.
Somebody else
Who?
is performing.
Nobody could
R. Kelly?
win against R. Kelly. Real
Yeah,
trash.
nobody can.
Yeah, I really don't think so.
I don't either. But it would be great to see.
R. Kelly is smoke Chris Brown, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
He is smoke Chris Brown. R. Kelly is smoke Chris Brown. Y'all
Shit,
crazy.
that might be a good joint though.
He is
Well,
smoking though.
That'd be a
I ain't
good
saying
one.
yeah,
I mean, it's
That'd
just
be a good one.
I mean, we shouldn't even be
Not
talking
even
about,
Bobby?
Yo, hold up. Scratch this. We shouldn't be talking about Kells right now. Next.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about the
Anyway.
artists.
No, we not. I'm sorry, y'all.
Robert is
I'm
nasty.
sorry for even giving Kells.
I'm
the-
playing
we
Kells.
don't- we
I'm
don't
playing
on our
Kells.
platform, y'all.
I'm playing Kells.
But
He said,
how y'all feel about?
I'm playing the
Get the fuck out of here, because we play
Feeling
that,
on
when you hear
your
fucking
booty.
bounce, everything is like,
All I think about is Chappelle show.
yo,
I think about the fucking Chappelle show.
no.
He said, "Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love." I don't even.
It's just some shit.
Yo, chill, yo. We gonna get canceled. This is a cancel moment.
I'm going to poop on you.
He said,
Your
drip,
food.
he said, drip. He said, drip.
It just sound like
It's on you.
All right, yo, y'all drawing, yo, chill.
I understand
Yo.
nobody's in support
Yo.
of Robert, but R. Kelly, the artist, man.
All right, but look. We ain't have to go there though, man. That was out of pocket.
Just saying, man.
All right, but look, how'd y'all think about this one coming up though? Nelly versus Luda.
Luda slaughters Nelly.
I think what people be getting confused in these versus battles is they think of like the biggest songs, but it's like I feel like the more you have, if you don't have 20, it's gonna be hard. But if you have over 20, picking out that order is what get tough.
Yeah.
Because Luda got a lot of shit. Like he got a whole lot of shit. And I don't think people be realizing how much stuff.
Luda is going to demolish Nelly.
It's bad. Like
Like
I
if
went
it's 20
through it
tracks,
already.
if it's 20 tracks, I'm telling you, it's going to be like 16-4.
16-4.
16-4, 15-5.
I give Nelly. He got.
I might give Nelly 5.
He got.
actually,
I might give him
Pull it up
5
now.
rounds. I might give him 5 rounds.
I give you Hot in Here.
Hot in Here,
I'm
Country
thinking it's
Grammar.
more like at least
I feel
8,
like
9
8.
songs. He could.
I feel like 8.
8 or 9 songs maybe that Nelly could still win.
No, I'm talking about win the round. That's what I'm saying. He got 8 or 9 songs for sure, but when he played up against the shit Ludacris playing, it's gonna be like, oh my god, like
So I just
that shit
going
gonna get
through
crazy.
Here's the thing about when
He automatically winning Hot in
when
Here.
they come in with these.
That's what I'm saying.
But when they come up with the versus battle, yo, like I really do not be wanting to hear the song right then and there because I be waiting to hear it during the verses to get that whole nostalgia
Yeah.
back. But just going through some Luda shit, it was just like, I mean,
Bro, I just made a Ludacris playlist. That shit got 50 songs on it.
What's Your
That he can
Fantasy? Like My Chick Bad, Southern Hospitality.
So who would win that? Look,
yo.
who would win
Right.
that one against Hot in
That
Here? Like,
Neptune's
break,
beat.
What could beat Hot in Here?
I don't think nothing can beat it.
let's have a first round.
All right.
If he,
Let's have a
you
first
think-
round.
he probably would play
Let's have
Hot
a
in Here
preview
first,
right
too.
here on
If
the.
he play Hot in Here,
If you play Hot in Here, I'm playing Welcome to Atlanta.
I don't know. He's
He
smoking.
gonna
He's smoking that, but that's a good strategy though, because you're not gonna beat Hot in Here.
You're not gonna beat it.
Also,
You're
the
not
thing
gonna beat
is,
Hot
You're not
You
gonna
could
beat
beat.
it.
You could beat Hot in Here though.
No, the fuck you can't.
Ludacris can't beat him with What's Your Fantasy, like he said. Or
That's not gonna
No,
be.
that's
Hot
not
in
gonna be
here,
Hot
bro.
in Here.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be Hot in Here.
Yo, I'm telling you,
And then when that shit
it's gonna
come on-
be good. It's gonna be good the first 8-9 rounds. But when we get to like 12, 13, 14
yeah, 12
rounds,
get dark, yo.
Nelly going run. He
I
be
ain't
playing
gonna
some
hold
stuff
it.
that we
The
ain't even
thing is,
hear.
Nelly
Like,
ain't got a lot of features either.
and,
But you know
and-
what's the fuck?
I
and
only like
Ludacris
him- I
got
like him
hella
with the-
features.
but-
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Motherfuckers really don't. I think a lot of people sleep on Luda on some real shit because of his
Is he a
three
movie star
actions.
now?
No, because of like his three actions and like his delivery and whatnot. Like he.
well, he came out in that little he real animated.
Real
He like
animated.
that.
But if you-
He was
got
like
bars.
he
if
was
you
like the
listen to-
2000s.
He's lyrical.
He was like the 2000 Busta Rhymes almost. Like Busta Rhymes was real animated back in the
Actually,
90s.
that was a really good
and
version,
he's
Luda,
really
Luda.
when
Yeah.
Ludacris came out, he was real
I
running
feel
around
like-
with the cartoon character with the big
his
head
flow.
and
Shit,
everything
remember,
like
I
that.
feel like the
The
baby
stand up.
following his
Yeah,
lead.
stand up. Yeah, that's the
He had
video.
the fucking midget around
Yeah.
his necklace.
Yup.
I feel like the baby following Ludacris' footsteps a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of is.
I
Yeah.
kinda feel
Oh yeah, like what it do?
Yeah,
The way of his videos and stuff like
we having the characters come on, and he having the big Suge Knight vest on and all that. Like,
you know, exploding in front of your face. And
yeah,
stuff.
it's real animated. Oh, shit.
Nice.
Oh, what's up?
Anyway.
But yeah, I'm gonna look forward to it, even though I know what's gonna happen. I know he's gonna smoke Nelly, but
I'm looking forward to
I'm looking
anything
forward.
right now.
Nelly do
stuck
got
in the
he
house.
got a
I'm
couple
looking
on the
forward
tuck
to
though.
anything.
Like
That was all.
once that country grammar come on, that's gonna be a hot one too.
Yeah, well, that was all eighth grade.
Yeah, country
high
grammar
school,
gonna be
like,
hot.
right,
But is he
well,
gonna play it first or he's gonna play it last?
But look though. Me and Wade was talking about something. Everybody know Nelly tip drill for the famous video, whatever. And they talk about what Ludacris gonna do if Nelly play tip drill. Hey D Wade, what you think Luda gonna do when Nelly play tip drill?
Pussy popping.
Yeah.
Pussy popping was a
Listen,
Pussy Poppin' was a banger, and it's good. It's going. It's really good. It's going to wash Tip Drill.
that joint
I think the
crazy.
thing about Tip Drill,
Tip drill is the video.
People
Yeah,
gonna remember the video. People gonna remember the Tip Drill video.
You don't got a credit card.
It's come on uncut,
It
3 in
would
the
be
morning.
Absolutely
You
perfect.
come home from them parties, them basement parties.
But look,
You ain't getting none anyway.
It'd be
You
perfect.
gonna cut uncut on, like you know what I'm saying?
Little horny ass young boy.
When
watching
he played
Tip
Tip Drill,
video.
he gonna win that, and then Luda come back with Pussy Poppin'. Like that'd be perfect. But I do want to see them more adapt to what they did with Telly Riley and what we be doing with our Brados and stuff. First 10 be somebody, and then the next 10 somebody else follows.
Somebody else go first.
That's
yeah.
the only
that's
fair
the-
way to
that's
do it though,
the- it
because
is.
it's way easier to come behind the song. Like once you play a
Right.
song,
It's like
I
you
go
can play
to
a
my
song like,
catalog,
all right, I could go
right.
and find this song for it. Like, but when you go first, it's a totally different ball game when you go first. You
They
saying?
get the chance to react to you.
Yeah.
Head down.
But
That's
yeah.
it. Man, that's
We look forward to that next
Yeah,
episode.
wait to hear that shit again.
weird.
Hey, funny as shit. Earl Thomas, man.
That little listen. All I remember about the Earl shit. Y'all remember the video and shit? There's days on them. Baby, can you give me some?
Oh, yeah, the
Yo, he was little as shit. He was little as shit in the video. The girls was bigger than him. I'm like, yo, this little motherfucker be out there laying people out.
He just seems so unbothered by everything that's going on.
Yo,
right
he's
now.
crazy. But it didn't happen. It happened a week before it came out.
Okay.
So that's why.
So he had a
also
chance to prepare for it. He knew about it.
But how y'all feel about that?
So
Like,
if y'all don't know what happened,
Right.
let's get to that first.
Well,
They
go
might
ahead,
not know what
explain it.
happened.
Yeah, please
Explain it.
do. Oh, I thought you got it.
No, go ahead.
I thought you.
No, go ahead.
All right, Earl Thomas, man.
have any of y'all
Safety for the Baltimore Ravens.
is that
And,
ironic that he's a safety and he wasn't? Never mind. Never mind. Over your head.
See what you was doing.
Yeah.
He got caught up in the middle of an orgy with his brother.
Is that what they call it?
It was part, or is it a party?
They was running down.
Yeah.
Party orgy.
Party or
and the hood, we call it a party.
Was that
Yeah.
Or Porty.
the 2020 Thomas the Train?
But corporate America, they might call it
That
North.
meme was funny as shit.
Anyway, man, he got caught in the middle of it, man. His wife came with 2 girlfriends and chased him around.
How did his
With the
wife
guns.
find him?
First of all, his wife went on his social media
Good.
and got where his location was.
That's what she did?
She like you could go on Snapchat and you could see where people's location is on
This is what I've
Snapchat.
heard.
Man.
And that's what she did. So she gathered 2 of her girlfriends. They rode around there, and they caught him in the bed with him, his brother, and some other female.
I think that was a terrible player move.
That-
I just know motherfuckers who just regular people who don't have their location on, so I think it was a bad player move. But I also just think, I don't know. You know, you get the, and then the report was she went over there, she emptied the clip, or she took the clip out actually, but never emptied the chamber. So it was another bullet in there. So
Right.
shit.
could have been a
Yeah.
lot
The bullet was in the
worse.
chamber,
It could have been a lot worse.
ain't
She
know
was
all
chasing
that.
him around with a knife, too, man.
and she was chasing him around with a handgun and a knife. They said they was
Seen
running
that movie
around
before.
a car at first, like
nuts.
like Day Day and Baby D. Like,
You put the cookie
up on her, like
You know you want it.
he's like, you know you want it. He's like, you ain't got no wrapper on it. You get to it quicker. Like it was one of them type drums. Like,
He said, I'm going on a diet. He's like, you gotta catch the little small things.
But,
He say, I'm on a diet.
Makers, yo.
It should have been thing. It's just like, damn, like how does it get to that point, man, where your wife is waving a gun in your face? You know what I'm saying?
These boys.
I want to know what happened at his home that led to him to feel like it was cool to go and do what he tried to get away with.
Trying to get me.
Number one, if you are, and y'all got an Airbnb at that.
What do the girl look like?
Y'all got they got an Airbnb at that.
What does she look like?
They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait.
Cause like this is wild. Like
You got an Airbnb.
Like, that's some
the
nigga
same
shit to
city.
say.
I'm just saying though,
But
but
that's
like
some real shit to say.
But
You got an Airbnb around the corner from your house. Like
it's like dog. Like first of all,
Wasn't even worth it.
How old is Earl Thomas?
Like 30.
Bro, like you in the NFL making millions and you still partying shit? Like
Yeah, I thought that was the
But
young
no,
boy thing.
you know,
That's another thing,
no,
right?
To be honest,
That's a young boy
I
thing.
really think it's just how they worded it, because they said it was other women there also. But what it said was it was like she found Earl and his brother naked. So automatically when you hear that part, he was like,
so the
hey,
headlines
party
might be like
Jones.
sensationalizing it.
But what I'm saying,
But
I
it was
think-
it was
I
an
think he-
actual part.
Yeah.
It was actual.
It was a party,
It was
okay.
actual.
It was-
No, what we're saying is it was actually other
it was-
people
it was
there.
other women
It wasn't
there.
just them three there. It was.
So his brother could.
It was a gathering.
Jones, you know what I'm saying? But that was probably Earl's Jones.
All right, I got another question.
Regardless, he shouldn't have been there.
I got another question.
That's
Should he
just.
not?
That's just.
I wish
you
we
know,
had a. I wish.
He
I
got
wish.
wife. He got wife.
I
Yeah, he
wish-
got a wife, man. He shouldn't have been
He
there.
got wife.
Let me get this off. I wish we had a female here to answer this. Why is it so easy to get your friends to go do some fuck shit with you? Like, how is she able to call two girlfriends that's really, because that if that situation go left, that's 3 lives down the drain. You see what I'm saying? Why is it so easy for y'all to call y'all friends to just to go do fuck shit, like busting nigga windows out, painting the school?
Well, at this point, she been venting to that friend forever. So when you say, "Look, it's on," she done heard all the backstories and everything.
That's what's
about him.
given. That's why I said I want to know what happened at home before
Right, you guys were right.
he went out. You know what I'm
So
saying?
basically, the friends is
All the
internalizing.
but
It was probably the build up.
It
It was probably the build
like, it's
up.
like-
Like what made her go
No, I'm
on
not even
his
saying
Snapchat to figure out his location?
I mean, that's regular shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
normal
not,
shit.
I'm not talking
It's
about
normal, but trust me, things went on at the house.
that. Of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder what been
Before
going on for
that
years
happened.
before that. Probably.
Before that happened,
most
things
likely.
went on at the house.
Man, shit was going good when she was still.
And them girls and
They
her
were
girlfriends was right there. We out.
That's what I'm saying.
They probably told her like, "Oh yeah, this the last straw right here."
Right, they've been
He ain't
telling
answering his
everything that's
phone.
been going on this
Look,
whole time.
he ain't
So when
answering
you-
his phone. He in the suburbs in Baltimore. Oh no, why he in the suburbs? No,
Or they might
You
have got
going
a
there.
tip. Or she might have got a tip. Somebody didn't know.
and he's
Exactly
supposed to be
what's going on.
quarantining.
That's old.
Yeah, well, we ain't. So I guess
And he's supposed to be quarantining.
I feel like everybody is.
He told me he was going to the bar. Then I realized
Quarantine.
ain't no bars open.
You don't care no more.
Yeah, it's a whole free for all.
Yo.
I gotta wait to get in traffic now. I ain't had to wait to get in traffic for 3 weeks, but now everybody outside and shit, man. Like,
Yeah, people driving like they got Johnnies and shit out here. They be willing in and out, switching lanes and shit. They driving dumb fast.
Yo, Earl crazy. So now Baltimore is trying to find a clause in his contract to actually get rid of him.
No, but they said
To
said
try
they
to
keep
get
him.
to try to save him.
They recently
You know, the
said they gonna keep him.
NFL, you know, them owners all about that bread.
Yeah.
Oh, you do something stupid? Oh, yeah, let's look at this contract. Let's see if we can get a couple of these millions
I
back.
wish
don't
y'all
know
could
how,
see the
I don't
video
know how
of
I
Earl
get threatened
doing
with
dance
my
and
life.
shit.
I don't know.
I think they still gonna keep him.
Yeah, they gonna keep him.
But best believe, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys,
waiting.
he is waiting.
He waiting like
He
he
is
waiting like.
waiting. He
I'm
is
saying,
waiting,
imagine that
boy.
shit though, man. Your
Because he
wife
know
gave a gun in
if
your
you get
face
released,
and you lose
I
your
can get
job.
you right now
Yeah.
for the minimum right now. I get you for 1 year, 7 million. Same joint I
That's
gave you
a-
Andy Dalton.
$4 million with incentives.
The same thing I gave you Andy Dalton just now. I know I could get Earl Thomas for that right now if they get rid of him.
But you say
He
that,
waiting.
but if that's the case, then I see Sherman. I see Sherman trying to lure him over there to San Fran. Well, you know, that's a different story.
Baltimore not gonna get rid of him though.
Yeah,
Baltimore
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
get rid of him, man.
I don't even know.
It's
why
just
that was
embarrassing.
brought up.
That's an embarrassing spot. To
It's
be in, boy.
yeah,
Super embarrassing.
Yeah.
How do they go forward from this though? Like
Who the couple?
the couple. Like do they move forward?
Money.
Like how y'all think?
Money.
It's
I
hard.
mean, it's
She
easy
ain't
to say that
going
money shit, but
nowhere,
that's
yo.
what,
But it's still real people with money. It's just real people with money because now it's the everyday thing that they're getting up and making eggs and you know
Right,
giving
right.
the kids cereal and y'all coming down an icy relationship between y'all. Yeah, it's tense in the house. That's gonna happen with money, without money. You know what I mean?
My girl, my wife, we
Is it
a
one
fucking
black?
pistol in my face. I don't know how I'll go back to that, but I'm not really sure. I don't think that I don't think she's gonna leave. I don't.
What you looking for?
Nah, she ain't leaving.
Yeah. But that's kind of hard to come back from when your wife pull a gun out on you. You know, whip or not.
But yeah, man. That's,
No, but
they never gonna look. She never gonna trust
the
her,
fact that
ever again.
the fact that it was still a bullet in the chamber.
Yeah, the brother can't come back to the crib for a while. You just gotta stay
Right.
back.
Yeah, them family reunions gonna be real different.
It's never gonna be the same.
That family reunion gonna be different.
Trust is
Uncle
wild,
Charles
man.
get drunk,
Right,
get
she
that corn
never
liquor, and he
gonna
start drawling. Hey Earl,
So imagine
Hey,
that nigga-
Earl.
remember that
She
week?
never gonna want you to be with him either. She never gonna want you to be with him.
Imagine that nigga just coming
First
around
of all,
like,
your name
what's
is
up,
Earl.
sis? And it would be like, chill. Yo.
First of all, your name Earl.
I'm gonna put it back.
But yeah, it's never gonna be the same. She's not gonna look at him or his brother. He
Yeah.
can't go nowhere with his brother.
Yeah,
It ain't like I'm gonna be with my brother and there's everything cool.
You know,
Like,
before they
nah,
could probably
man.
fly out together and everything
She's
before
like, so
then.
how long
Like,
you always with your brother? How long this been
That's,
going on?
Right,
best
right.
believe she already know the type nigga she got, so she
Yeah.
know she know if he out here wrecking.
But that's
shit.
why, that's why she
So
out here looking for him in the first place.
yeah,
Probably.
she know the type nigga she got, but it's you gonna deal with it or not? Like you gonna cry in the Honda?
She
You gonna
gonna-
cry in the motherfucking Wraith? Like that's how it be. Like for real.
They ain't gonna
for
cry
She
in
might
the
have
Honda.
a BMW.
They ain't gonna cry in the Honda.
She might at least have a BMW for the rest of her life. She ain't get no Honda. She got kids buying.
That's what I don't think you got what I was saying.
Yeah, you want. Yeah, you want.
That second one over your head, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm slow.
All right.
But
What's next, man?
you already know. Weekly check-in. Insecure. Wade, you my weekly insecure correspondent.
Yeah, I didn't catch it this week, so I'm gonna have to piggyback off y'all guys.
What you think, man?
Um,
Unpack a little bit.
the biggest thing that I caught from this was boundaries. As everybody knows, viewers, we talk about insecure and we wrap it. Well, we do a little recap, so this may be a little spoiler for y'all if I ain't watched, but you know, whatever.
Should have watched by now.
I should have watched by now.
You watched by now. So in the previous episode, Issa asked Molly to go through her boyfriend to actually get a headliner. Yeah, Andrew to get a headliner for her show. Molly was uncomfortable.
Block party.
The block party. Molly was uncomfortable doing it because she wanted to set a boundary between her relationship and her friendship with Issa. So basically, told
I got
her
something
that
to say
it
about
wasn't-
that.
Which was already shaky.
which is already shaky. That's a great point to bring up. Which is already shaky. So she told her that she didn't want to do it. Cool. Episode ends. This week, Issa has the block party. They're still on shaky terms. And somewhere in the block party, they kind of get back a little bit, or they're working towards back to their relationship. And then Andrew tells Molly that he got the headliner for Issa via Nathan, who Issa fucked with. But anyway, it was really just a whole roundabout to get to Andrew because Molly didn't want to.
And skipped over Molly.
Skipped over Molly. After Molly expressed to her that she didn't want her friendship to interfere with her relationship. So this week, the question is like, how y'all feel about boundaries? Like, what do you think?
Hold on.
In Molly's situation, I think.
You don't feel that? Do you feel? I feel like Molly was being petty about that. I felt like Molly just didn't want to do it because they weren't in a great space. Like I felt like that's a big component of it.
Like I felt like Molly wanted Issa to fail.
Yeah, because I felt like she was mad at her.
But at the same time, she was having a great time before she found out. And one thing I kind of took from it was music really can mend and bring people together, especially females. Like music really bring people together. So
Not even women.
they was wobbling. They was wobbling on the dance floor together in the last episode. They were shaky with each other. You know what I'm saying? So being as though Molly probably felt some type of way because it's like, dang, I was just dancing with her and party with her, but she was just going behind my back to my boyfriend that didn't even tell me, you know,
Yeah, she left in the dark.
that,
People
that
don't like
he
to be
did a
left in the
favor,
dark.
that he did a favor for her after I just told her that I'm not going to do it. And I think she probably
want to do it? Why didn't she want to do it?
Because she probably just didn't want to mix friendship with her relationship.
Do it got anything to do
When
with
she really like if a female really likes, I believe if a female really like somebody and they like starting to get to know them, they starting to get more intimate about them, then you already got somebody that's shaky that's asking to go through him with a favor.
He said shaky.
So
I mean, they're shaky though.
Yeah.
They're shaky.
Yeah,
I mean,
relationship is
well, the episode before that, they was fighting over a parking spot, which I think was hilarious.
That was petty.
That was hilarious.
They've been petty for each other the whole season.
So they've been petty with each other.
Both of y'all was saying that y'all think it might be petty by Molly. I think a little bit of it may have done with pettiness, but I could definitely understand from her point of view of the boundary. Like, she got something brewing with this nigga that she really like, right? Mm-hmm. And we all know what we actually been seeing a little bit of Molly and her past relationships, how they don't work out. So she don't want anything to kind of come between that. She just want everything to be on her merit. As far as how it goes, if it's going to go good, then it's going to be good on her behalf. If it's going to go bad, it's going to be bad on her behalf.
So what would go bad? What would go bad with him helping her?
No, but so I can see it from Issa's standpoint, but I'm going to look at how Molly looking at it from it. So if that relationship goes bad, no matter what the fuck happens, it's variables and everything. So he gets that headliner. The show ain't what it's supposed to be. At the end, it was like a shootout or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he would have got, like, the artist would have got injured or something like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Now that's the relationship that Andrew and Issa has. And he brought that to Andrew, and Andrew took that to the artist. So that's a problem. Molly just didn't want that to be
It was a black person event. It was
I
a
just
block
don't think,
party,
man,
so.
for me, it just don't seem
Of course
like,
they're gonna
that's like a no-brainer.
Of course they're
to
going to
me.
say somebody got a gun.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too nice or something, but I just feel like that's a no-brainer to me, man. I
That's
felt like it was a lot, honestly. Hold on real quick, wait.
Yeah.
I just really honestly feel like a lot of it was her just being petty because they wasn't in a great space. I feel like they was in a great space, but they come to each other.
If they was in a great space,
if
they was in a great space, none of this would be happening. It would have been smooth. It would have been smooth. It would have been smooth.
But
I do
understand.
understand.
That's justified, though.
I totally that too, and I do understand the boundaries thing, and I do think that was a big part of it too. I do think she genuinely, I know she genuinely likes him, and I know she genuinely wants it to work because her past relationships don't basically have that same pattern. Basically, you know what I mean? She had just bad relationships, but she definitely was being petty to me because I felt like if everything was great, she would have helped her. She might have still kind of like hesitant. But I do think that she still would have ultimately did it.
Now, I could also see it from Issa's standpoint too, though. Because, all right, well, you don't want to ask him for me, but I'm going to find another way around it. That excludes you totally.
That excludes you.
So I could understand.
Right. But it's not like, because it's not like she went around her from the rip. She asked her.
Right.
So she came to you as a woman. As a woman, she came to you. And she asked you, because you help her out, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't want to do it.
And I just want to know why. And I want to know the real reason why.
So basically, all she did was she cut the middleman out. She cut the middleman out, and she made it happen for her event.
And she knew it was like
which was a success.
Yeah.
And it happened.
And that was
so now,
that's big for her.
Yeah.
But I think we all have boundaries in our relationships. When it comes to like friendships and it comes to our relationships, there's
when it comes to friendships and relationships, it's always boundaries.
So all right,
I just
so,
see
it's even hit boundaries.
All right, so let me ask you from from a Andrew standpoint, and then to his point, you know, when he got asked by Nathan, it was like, all right, cool, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That's her homie. You know
guys are like that. We don't care. Guys are gonna.
We don't care. We don't care. But Molly looking at it from a standpoint like you should have came and told me that you was doing this for her. Yeah. Because then I would have told you.
Being left out.
I'm just lost. That's why I'm just.
They don't like being left out. They don't like being left out. So it's like if you was Andrew, you should have told. Well, Molly feels as though you should have told her.
To be honest, I don't know how I do that for her friend and not even mention this shit. So I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah. Like
she ain't.
Like they was chilling on the couch drinking and everything. Like
he not cool.
I I would at least been like, yeah, I got such and such put her on. Like he gonna come up the main event.
I just want to run it by you just so you know, just so we're on the same page.
Right? Yeah.
So maybe that's just
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know how that.
So now that's making me think. So now that's making me think maybe Andrew might be hiding something now.
Or maybe it didn't get skipped over. We just ain't see it because this happened at the end of the episode. So maybe it's something that'll be some fallout next episode.
That's just
some
foreshadowing. That's just some shit you gotta put in the show. Because again, like I said, like realistically, I don't even see how that's not mentioned.
So realistically, that should have been mentioned.
Yeah, personally, I don't see how I do something for your friend who I'm not that cool with and not be like, yeah, you know, such and such reached out to me, blah blah blah, did this and that, and not mention it until like the day of. Like that's some wild shit, yo. It kind of looks shady for
after.
Right. I get what you're saying.
But he told her after the fact. He told her as they was like about to walk out.
Well, it wasn't. He didn't even tell her. The dude walked up there. That was the manager.
Oh yeah, he thanked him. And he thanked him. Like
and she was like, oh.
He told him he wanted to speak to him in the back, and he thanked him for it. Like,
and so she like, oh.
Yeah, like damn, for real. Like she had to smack.
But everything seemed cool.
But if you had to smack like that, you got to take it out on somebody. She had to take it out on somebody. Ain't no female gonna hold that in.
I gotta watch it.
They're crazy though, man.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
It was good, man. We'll wait to.
Dre said it was good. After last week, he said this shit was ass.
Yeah, you gotta catch all of them, man.
He only liked fighting and shit.
Right, but I think this was good to me because I watched the last.
You like Jerry Springer, don't you? You like Jerry?
No, I don't watch Jerry Springer.
Oh, you like Jerry Springer? Steve Wilkos?
No, I don't watch that shit.
Shout out to Steve, man.
No,
Wait, watch him.
He
shouted him out.
Nah, man, I like
yo, he could have shouted out
he was a security man there.
That's what I'm saying.
How the hell you get a show? He was security.
Thank you. That's why I'm shouting him out, though.
I really think he was security.
He was the number one nigga.
He might have been the chosen one.
He used
the chosen one.
Illuminati.
Never mind. Next time.
It was funny these shows, these daytime shows, though, man. Like Judge Mathis, he always calls somebody a crackhead, man. Judge Mathis, y'all listening? What y'all doing, man? Yo. What the fuck is going on right now?
Yo. I don't know what you talking about. I was talking about
this bloopers or something.
No, Judge Mathis and that crackhead shit got me, man.
Judge Mathis always calls somebody a crackhead. What happened? Y'all was laughing at me?
No.
What y'all talking about? Share with us.
No, go ahead, Judge Mathis.
No, share with us, man. Y'all can't be holding nothing back from the podcast. And
you got glasses. You kind of look like him and shit.
No, look nothing like Judge Mathis.
Like Judge Mathis.
Out of here, Reggie Bush.
Right, though.
Reggie Bush. He always trying to do something like I don't look like Reggie Bush. Everybody say it.
Ain't nobody say that shit in years, man.
Reggie Bush ain't nobody no more. Reggie Bush ain't nobody no more. You know what I'm saying?
No, that nigga look like me. I'm AJ, nigga. What you talking about?
Well, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be. On social media, on IG.
Oh my God,
I know.
I'ma just be
That's
AJ.
a good one.
You can be whoever you want to be on IG.
I'ma just be AJ on IG.
Yeah,
Lane's Carpet Cleaning is a family-owned business emphasizing customer satisfaction. We focus on delivering the best carpet cleaning and upholstery service experience one can find. Our top-notch cleaning service can help extend the life of your furnishings. Contact Lane's Carpet Cleaning for more info. You won't be disappointed. That's Lane's Carpet Cleaning, Lane's _carpet_cleaning on Instagram. Good Space Studio, which provides a photography space to rent for photographers and creators alike, promoting good creations, good vibes. Follow at Good Space Studio PHL on IG and Facebook. That's Good Space Studio PHL on Instagram and Facebook.
That was the hoop, though. Y'all know I'm so smart. That was the hoop. I see what you're doing.
I see what's going on today.
I threw it up there so you can do it. You know,
it's gonna go over.
My boy lit. He on.
That was a nice slide.
Yeah, man. That was D-Wade LeBron right there.
more like
but,
Haslam and LeBron. But right.
Haslam and LeBron.
Go ahead. I'm LeBron, obviously. You fucking Haslam.
Norris Cole.
Alright, what's up?
Norris Cole and Ronnie Second. No, but social media, you could be who you want to be.
Like the army and shit.
You can be a short person.
I mean, not as
posing as a tall person.
How do y'all feel? And this is
Do
not.
whatever you wanna do.
I don't want to like. This ain't dissing the females. 'Cause I like the filters and shit. But like, when you be going through profile pictures and all they shit be filters, it'd be like, yo, what's up?
Who are you?
Yeah, like that shit.
That's like some compulsive. That's like some type of compulsive thing they have to do every picture. Do you think they just do any pictures normal?
I
I know
mean,
all my
a
pictures
lot of
be
people
normal.
do. No, I ain't gonna do that. A lot of girls do take normal ones, but it just be a lot that just it's always the
I'm
cat,
talking about the ones
the
that's
cat
posted.
face, the dog face, the other shit. It just be like, yo, every joint is a filter.
I don't like filters. I don't. But I also don't like above pics. If you guys show you, I just take all above pics, that angle.
Are you platter shaming?
I'm not platter shaming, man.
No platter shaming on us.
No platters.
I know
Platters.
it's
Shout out to
for
the platters.
but I'm just saying, like, it's quite sneaky, I think.
It's not sneaky, bro.
What, the headshot
Ain't quite
for the
wrong.
neck up picture?
Yo, don't do that. Don't do
All
that.
the neck up
We ain't
pictures?
doing that because as soon as
A lot of big drones do the neck up.
That's cool though, because Jill Scott was in the joint. Y'all was like, Jill, pretty as shit.
I think Jill is pretty.
Yes,
So
she
what?
is.
So
Jill
what's
Scott
up?
is pretty.
All right, so
Jill
what-
Scott
all the
wasn't
platters ain't
fucking
pretty
taking a
shit.
45-degree angle photo either.
Right.
Like,
No, but if she had a bunch of pics looking like that, would you go at her?
She's at 11 o'clock. Like,
probably not, because I don't trust that angle. That's what I'm
Why?
trying to
She
say.
pretty as
No.
shit. You're shallow how?
Then show
Right.
me.
it's shallow how.
I'm not shallow. I'm just saying. Just show me what it is. Show me Jill. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to love Jill.
Yeah.
I don't want to love 45-degree angle. Like, that's
Yo, why you put your arms out like that? Though? Like you're really hugging
He said,
Jill.
let me love Jill. Let me love Jill.
That's all I'm saying, man. But I mean, just even aside from just the optics of, well, shit, Instagram is all optics, to be honest. But even just moving beyond just the women and their filters, just everybody on it just stunting. You know what I mean? Like,
Everybody got money. Everybody rich on Instagram.
No,
Instagram.
Right.
No, everybody got money. And nobody put up their struggles. Nobody gonna put up.
It's the highlight reel.
Nobody puts up
Yeah.
from the beginning.
yeah.
It's the highlight reel.
Nobody gonna put up the beginning or the middle when they going through something.
Except us, we gonna post all these
But
episodes. No matter
but
how
if they
much we
win,
fuck up.
but if they winning or if they have some type of success, that's gonna go up before anything else. They not gonna show the hard work.
Yeah.
It's an image. You said you
You know what I'm
maintain
saying?
the image.
They not gonna show the hard work that they gotta put beforehand,
They just get right to it.
but they gonna go right to it and put the finishing
I know
touches
people
on
that
it.
go as far
You know what I'm
as
saying?
not taking a picture because they already have a picture on Instagram with something they wore already. People that go that far.
Yeah, I don't
That
necessarily
too.
go that far.
They
I'm a
just be
regular
like,
that
"Oh,
too.
I bought this shit. I'm aware." Like,
yeah, I don't
I
have
don't
so
care
many
about what y'all
outfits
talking about,
that
like-
you know that I just keep changing this shit up. To be honest, you know, you wear the same shit. You might switch it up or something.
yeah.
I ain't Diddy. You know?
I'm wearing the
I
same.
ain't did it.
I'm wearing the same shit. I ain't.
I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm
not. Every time I go out or do something, have a new outfit, and I gotta get a new outfit. Like, no,
It's crazy that that's. You
I'm gonna grab whatever's clean.
But you got people
that's
that
a
really
thought.
think like.
But
that's
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
you really have people that's
And I understand, you know, it's influencers and everything, but just going back to what you were saying as far as what the fuck was you saying?
Damn.
No, nigga, what was you saying?
By the beginning, they just want to show
Oh,
things that's
yeah.
going on. That
Thank you.
They just wanna show
I'm
what's
saying,
going on
what I
at
was
the end.
saying was, I appreciate the people who do kind of show their struggle. Like, those are some of the people that I follow, man. Like, I had people that I follow that, you know, 5-7 years ago, they were just starting out what they were doing, and they were just posting, you know, their daily lives, and you see where they at right now.
Right.
You can see that growth.
You can see the growth.
So I appreciate them, and then you just got the other people that just show the glow up, like motherfuckers have
Like, damn, I didn't even know you was doing this.
Right.
It be literally like 20K followers, and then you go back and they got like 32 pictures. You know what I'm saying? Shit only go back to 2018 or
Right.
something like that. You know
What about when people change they profile on you? They have a whole bunch of people following, and then they turn in from a regular person, they turn into a public figure. You know how you go to
Public.
Like they get a blue check.
Public figures.
So they go to they call themselves public figures now, and then they, like you said, get a blue check. Or they used to be
believe it or not,
regular
though,
people.
Believe it or not, though, some people do be monetizing off this shit. Like the local people be monetizing off it. So
yeah.
I mean, I can't comment on that because obviously I don't have a big of that much of a following on there. I don't aim to have that much of a following, but a lot of them monetize their followings.
Just
if you're not monetizing your following with all them people, I don't know what you're doing. Like, at least promote something on your page, do something. But
Well, then a lot of them fucking followers be fake too. They be buying them Johns. My thing is when you got the 20,000 follower people, and I go to one of your pictures, and them Johns be like 60 likes.
people ratios be off.
Right, it's not adding up right. It ain't adding up right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We good.
So between them and like even a public figures, like I'm not knocking nobody who want to put on their joint public figure because you know some people got aspirations, but it's also like the shit that come with the public figure. So you want to be a public figure, then what are you in the eye of the public for?
What's your purpose?
What's your purpose? What's your purpose? You know what I mean? Like I'll never knock nobody trying to better themselves or.
It's just these Instagram
Somebody just told me the
models.
other day they was like they hate the word entrepreneur, and I was like, yo, that is a dirty ass word. Niggas use the word entrepreneur, and
they take it way over
whatever janky shit they want to.
Right.
As an entrepreneur, but to be an entrepreneur per se or whatever, like I would never knock anybody for trying to build their worth and what they're doing. So yeah, it just depends, man.
I mean, if you want to do something, just try it. Shit. That's what we did with this podcast. Like, we just trying.
That's part of life. You try new things, man.
Trying shit.
Right.
You try something until you find something that you love. And that's when you know that's it.
Well, the biggest thing too when you talk about that is just it's always just doing something, man. Like I think a lot of people just be in their heads, and I know we kind of getting off subject about the IG thing, but people be really in their heads about how it's going to look. They're more concerned about you want to succeed with everything you fucking do, but you don't realize how many people just fucking failed the first time out. Mm-hmm. Even with this fucking podcast, like, Quay, this is your fucking baby and shit. Yeah. But we always talked about you wanted to do a podcast for like 2 years, but it was just like
10 years.
No, I met Quay.
Shipment forever.
Work, this boy been talking about podcasts before anybody. Yeah, I no bullshit. We go to work. He put on a fantasy football podcast. Still draft these corny ass players. I don't know why he would listen to us all the time, but he was listening to podcasts 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, and like that's how the whole idea even started, because me and him would argue at work every day.
From listening to the podcast.
Rap, fantasy football, basketball, football, nothing. And y'all be like, yo, y'all really need a podcast because y'all back and forth banter is just natural.
Yeah, we always say it. And honestly, I didn't think it even went back that far, but. Just to go back to what I was saying, is just like think about if you would have actually did that shit 10 years ago. You would have been fucking so ahead of everybody else. You would have been so much better.
I'd have been the godfather of it.
And if I would have knew all it took was with me in the group chat to say, "Yo, let's just buy some mics." Yeah. Shit,
I mean, that's just
I would have been did that.
I would have
been did it.
That go to like your homies motivating you, because I know it's been times D-Wade then called me on the side, just came to my crib, rap with me, and about shit, just making moves and just trying to make shit happen. It's like it's easy.
Wade had plenty of talks.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like we had, man.
But it's needed though.
Shout out to Wade.
But it's needed though. It's needed
for real.
It's needed.
But it's like
That's what you
sometimes
need,
you need that extra little push from your homies, and like I said, originally it's supposed to be me and Quay, but now it's 4 of us, and
But this might have been the way that it was designed to happen. This was the way it's supposed to happen.
I mean, that too.
You know what I'm saying? That maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe I could have done it then. But, you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of variables. What it could have shown.
Yeah, was just think about this shit. You know, about probably like a year and a half ago, I fucking left the group chat. Remember?
Yeah.
That shit?
For like the 4th time.
No, because I was mad as shit. And, you know what I mean? And it was something small that kind of took me over the edge, but I was more so concerned with like, yo, like as a group, it was like 8 of us in the fucking group chat and shit. And I'm like, it's no reason why we either can't do something together or we can't all make money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at literally look at this shit right now. There's 4 of us right now as hosts on this podcast, and there's 2 of us over here with Ty and Colt. who are actually contributing with the podcast.
Right.
So that alone, you know what I mean? If you just think about it, it's just
That's
like
6 out of the 9.
you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I just really want to just do something with my homies and shit. You just never know where this is going to go. We've been getting great feedback and shit.
And it ain't costing shit.
And
It ain't costing
Free. We would be doing this without the camera, without the recording. We'd be doing the same shit.
And I
So
get
why
that.
not?
And you got to keep it in the family too. You know what I mean? I got the intro and the intro and outro music that we use by Striker. You said we keep it in the family, using help. We all help each other.
And all like that.
Something that we gonna
Good
do to help each
space,
other.
plugging
Good
lanes,
space,
carpet cleaning, and shit like that.
And it's funny because I remember watching it was a clip on IG that Issa had posted.
Shout out to Striker Speak too, man. Bro, I just want to get that on.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
On
Reese,
record.
appreciate
Shout
you,
out
bro.
Striker
Reese,
Speak,
what up, bro?
man. Thank you, bro. That song was amazing.
It was a clip on IG that I saw a couple years ago with Issa, and it was just like everybody's always looking to have somebody above them like pull them up and shit, but it's more like you could do lateral networking, like people you know and shit like that.
Yeah,
and that's how you really could come up faster than ask somebody to kind of just bring you
All
up.
helping
You know
each
what
other.
I'm saying?
All helping
Everybody
each other.
everybody helping each other. That's
Yeah.
I was
You know
just
what
about
I'm
to say
saying?
that. Like,
It's all a network, just like you said. Everybody just helping each other. And
That's why I
all
think-
using their talents and just using each other's talents to help each other. And it don't even feel like it's not like favors. It's just like we doing this for us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
and it's organic. It's organic,
It's
dog.
definitely
And that's
organic.
the best thing about it. If we wasn't talking about it in front of these mics and in front of the computer or whatever, we'd be talking about it in group chat. It's just it's organic. It's just talking.
So I mean, we just settled on that. People, we got off topic from people just being whoever the fuck they want to be on.
Yeah, we just started being whoever we wanted to be.
Right. It's just gonna happen, man. I think it's
Do you?
Do you, good brother?
Do what you about to do, man. Do what you want to do.
What age do you think is the earliest that you would want your children? Well, let me turn my back to you. We gonna talk to the brothers that got kids. You lucky one. But
All right, D Wade ain't gonna be laughing when he got a cane chasing around the 3-year-old. You ain't gonna be laughing then, nigga.
It's cool, man.
where you going?
You know, to be
You're
honest,
doing it right, man.
the only thing that I be worried about, I'm like, all y'all gonna have kids. Y'all kids gonna be older than mine, and I'm gonna have to make friends with dads I don't fuck with.
Right.
Like, I'm real
Play dates and
selective. Yeah, man. You know, like I don't want to be hanging with
People
no
from daycare.
corny ass dad. Then I don't want to be hanging with no young ass dad. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is not.
I mean,
good
but
for
you
me.
can, don't be so like.
Your child gonna have old heads. That's all.
Because
Close-minded.
They gonna have
Yeah,
old
I'm
heads.
cool with
but
that.
you might meet a young dad that's cool. Like I met this old
mean, I
nigga. He
don't
cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, old as
You
shit.
ain't had kids though. You ain't even had kids.
I
yet.
didn't.
But that's
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like I'm talking about strictly like when my kids are the
Right.
same age. Like,
Right,
they're-
like 4.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They got
meet
their
somebody
best.
that got a
They got
4,
their
right.
best friend.
Like Drain Joel. Like
Well,
Drain Joel.
that's what happened though.
They fucking colored your room in the.
Oh my god! They had to smack. They had to smack after they were cutting like.
Like I don't want to be.
When Drain Joel colored them walls, me and him was in the other room watching
Football, yeah.
Red Zone,
Football,
watching
yeah.
fancy football.
On the
They in the
Sunday.
room with crayons. The wall though, and with paper all over the floor. Cool, drawing on paper.
Cars matched by cars. Okay,
They drawing on the walls with crayons.
It was a good picture though.
Did they? But
No.
Did they have an excuse though?
No,
I got the picture of it.
They had the answer.
I was I was probably like 11 or 12 years old, and I was at my uncle's crib, and the girl who was babysitting me was like friend of the family of my uncle's girlfriend or some shit like that, and she was watching shit on TV.
You was how old?
I was like 11 or 12 or something. And she
You had a babysitter?
Huh? Well, it wasn't.
Right?
I'm trying to figure out
I'm
I'm trying to figure out what's going on right
That
now.
They were watching this stuff since he was 5.
You old as shit.
I was at least boiling hot dogs at that age or something, dog.
It
Like,
wasn't necessarily a babysitter. All right, whatever.
right,
she was
all
at the
right.
crib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She was, whatever.
Yeah, the good.
No, nigga, it was a babysitter. Don't try to make it so cool.
I mean, she was cool though. You know what I'm saying?
How
Well,
she was cool? She was
Anyway,
They outside a little long.
that wasn't even the fucking point. So she was watching some shit on TV that I didn't like. And because I was like mad or whatever, I went out a hole. I think I had a crown or some shit, man. I was just like drawing on the fucking wall, man. So I ended up putting like a dot on there because I swore I could wipe this shit off the wall. So I put like a dot, then I put like a circle in, motherfucker, and then I went
Like a
and tried-
bullseye?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Oh, shit.
So then I went and tried to get
I
some
thought he was
like.
about to say
I
I thought he was
so
gonna voice
wild.
his opinion to her
Look,
like he
I
ain't
thought he
like the
was
show.
about to say-
Yeah, everybody like he was crazy to catch shit
No,
back in the day,
It wasn't even no crazy shit. It was just something to do because I couldn't control the TV and shit. So I tried to wipe it off with a rag. Shit wouldn't come out, man. So I'm like scared to death right now. I'm just trying to scrub the motherfucker. And I asked her to help me and all that. We could get John out. And my uncle and my uncle and his girlfriend, they came home and shit. And they was going at it with me about, why I did it or whatnot. And I was just like, yo, it was a mistake and all that. Then you told my mom, and I was telling my mom, I was like, yo, like, it was a mistake. But it's like when you're that young, you don't understand how dumb your fucking excuses are. Yeah. So for me to actually write, like, put a dot and put a circle, and I was just like, yo, like, that was
into that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was a mistake. It was
it.
just like, no, my mom just whooped my ass, like a whole belt situation. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is, you was 11 and 12. Dream Joel had to be like 4.
No, they was like 5.
No, it was like
5 or 6, maybe.
All right, between 4 to 6.
It's probably like 6, 7 for real.
No, it wasn't that old. It wasn't that old.
Yeah, they probably was like 4.
They was between 4 or 5. They was 4 or 5 when they did this. They was 4. I was on top of Hawkins.
Yeah.
That was before Phillip Street.
Yeah,
before Phillip Street.
Yeah,
They would have to be like 4 or 5.
That's crazy.
Writing on the wall with crayons. We kept watching football, but we got on the ass afterwards. We kept watching it.
I already know how it is, though.
Well, shit, the damage was already done.
I had
Actually,
no
that lie. I
sisters,
wasn't
just
even
a
that
brother.
lie, man. I was like 6 or 7 because I remember what the video was. It was chasing waterfalls, and I didn't want to watch that shit.
From who?
Huh?
Who chasing waterfalls from?
It was TLC. I wasn't into that at that time.
Oh,
I was like 6 or 7.
You sure you wasn't?
So it was a babysitter.
Sure you wasn't.
So it was a babysitter then if it was 6 or 7.
Yeah, it was a baby.
All right. Don't say you was 12 with a babysitter. You about to graduate middle school and shit. You about to graduate showing my nigga.
Don't say you had a babysitter at 12.
Nigga had a mustache and a babysitter.
Shout out to Sean.
Nigga say you had a mustache and a babysitter.
Major shout out to Sean.
Yo.
Yeah, so what age though, man? Because I like a lot of my son teammates. They play basketball. I don't know, maybe they promoting themselves for basketball and stuff like that. Following a lot of each other on Instagram. They like 11. Some of them younger than that. I seen some on the non-U got social medias. I think about it. I think about maybe Joel. I think about it like will he be able to handle it? He don't have any social media. I think he might have had a TikTok or something. Like
Yeah, Dre got a TikTok.
And I don't really know too much about it. Maybe I need to.
No, I need to. I definitely do. My daughter snuck created a TikTok, and I snuck and deleted that shit too.
I snuck and deleted it.
She got me chopped. Like you ain't about to just.
So what's the age, man? When would you? Well, I know you a little more because you got a girl.
I
I don't think it's a set age. I think it's depending on.
That's
your
what I'm saying.
child.
I'm asking you personally.
Oh, my daughter ain't ready for it yet.
Well, not yet. I'm just saying, like, what do you think is a good age?
I don't know. When she start acting more
Well, I was about to say,
responsible.
so what's the maturity level you talking about?
Like her, she's just not. First of all, she's not responsible enough yet, and I know she's still gullible and innocent.
How old's your daughter?
8. She's going on 9. She'll be 9. Well, she's 8 going on 20, but she'll be 9 in August. But yeah, she not ready for social media.
Shout out to
Yet.
Aaron.
It's just it's too much for her. Her mind don't process. She's so innocent still. So I'm not.
That's all of our children.
Nah, but y'all's is older. Like Joel's older.
I'm
Well,
cool.
on
I'm
11.
cool. I'm cool with Dre
That's
having
that
a
2
TikTok.
years. That 3 years
Yeah,
is a big
11.
difference.
It's
That's
a
a
big
big
difference.
ass difference.
I'm
right?
cool with.
But he's
I'm
still-
cool with Dre having a TikTok at 11. I'm cool.
I think so, right?
The TikTok. That's
Maybe
cool.
that. Yeah, I'm buying that.
But
It's
as
just-
far as like
just gotta
Instagram
police it.
and
You gotta police it.
Snapchat,
You gotta-
I don't
Facebook,
think
and
they're
all
ready for
that,
that, man.
nah.
Like, I
High
think about
school,
it.
high school for me. When you get to high school, you could do it.
I don't know when I would.
It's just hard because we didn't have to deal with this shit.
We didn't, so
it's
it's
like
new. It's new
Our
to
parents
us.
had to take our Instagram from us. We didn't grow up on the internet like they are.
The internet came out when we was
They
little.
growing up on the internet.
Right.
Like they favorite shit is
Me and we used to be in
Oh
your
my
people's
God,
basement on Facebook,
Yeah, that was
Like-
after we graduated.
and that was after we graduated
I
8th
remember that's when
grade.
you had braids. You first cut
And-
your hair. You
and-
were like Little Bill,
Little bit.
little peanut ass head. Nigga like Little Bill.
Little Bill. Little Bill, man.
Yo.
Poor Little Bill, man.
But we didn't have none
none of this then. Like we
Well,
didn't. Like how
so-
would y'all feel we had this then?
Yo, listen, I tell you what, if social media was out from 9th to 12th grade in Roxborough,
If,
Listen
like
here.
the way everything is now.
Listen fucking
if we
here.
had Instagram, Snapchat. Well, we had a little bit of
Girls
Facebook.
how
It was
let out
nuts.
would be different.
And
Girls How Let Out
Girls How
used to
Let
be
Out was
epic,
different.
bro. This used to be. We used to cut last period and go up there.
I'm gonna get out of this
With the
conversation
blue-
because I'm
with the
too
blue
old
niggas.
for this one. I'm
blue
like
niggas.
5-6 years older than this
I mean,
conversation.
yo, we used to
Yo.
cut 7th and 8th period
To go post up outside.
just to go
girls,
post
Raw
at
and
Raw
Ollie.
and Ollie for a let out.
Fishing.
I couldn't
Fishing.
wait to see my favorite platter.
I used to cut
Platter.
just so I could get back to
I couldn't wait
There's
to see-
that word again.
I couldn't wait to see my favorite platter at 3:15 p.m. Yeah,
Weighing 3
Yo,
3:15 p.m. It was lit.
as soon as the bell rang.
Flip my little flip phone up. Yeah, where you at, baby?
What was the first phone you had, yo?
First phone. I had a Nextel. I had the chirp jaw. My dad.
that was your first phone?
that was my first
You had
phone
a
ever.
Nextel, you was lit.
Hey, let me tell you, I was young. as
That was your
shit.
first. That's what I'm like. That's your first phone.
Swear to
Like,
God, look, that was my
That was your first phone?
That was my first.
what was
phone.
your first phone?
A voice stream.
Voice
Flip
stream.
phone.
Listen up.
I had a voice stream. That's my first phone.
Play
My
Snake and stuff like that.
finesse
No, I had the
though.
Nokia then.
The bottom was flat. The bottom was flat.
I had the
You
voice
just put
stream
that joint on
first.
top.
I had the voice stream, and then I had a Nokia.
I had
The
voice stream,
Nokia
I
had the
Sprint.
snake. The Nokia had the snake, and then I had a calculator that had the TI. Was it TI 83 something like that?
Texas Instruments?
Texas Instruments.
Yeah, that's TI.
Not even the shit, but it was just.
And you could download the games on there on a calculator.
Yeah.
And I was in class playing on a calculator, but my first cell phone was a voice stream.
Yeah. I had
Voice stream. I had a voice stream.
Then I had the Sprint. I had a Sprint, John.
Then I had a Motorola drawn at the Nokia. I had a Motorola drawn.
Me and Colt had the Sprint PCS flip Johns. You can make your own ringtones on and shit. That shit was lit. Colt used to go up Edmonds and put his fucking cell phone to his ear and listen to ringtone. Like, dun, 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 dun.
When they came out with the voice ringtones, I was in the
Yeah, you had the
Look,
bottom
this is
drawings like
No,
99 cents.
No,
every
bottom
week I
drawings.
was changing out
Look, you
ringtones.
always want to be different because you're the only one without an iPhone now. So I know you want to be.
What was the phone with the
But
whole
you was
keyboard?
the first
though?
nigga with a ringback tone.
What was the phone with the whole keyboard?
I ain't had no ringback
Yes,
tone.
you did.
Sky Pager. Sky
Bro, you
Pager.
had a ringback tone. That shit
Don't
was
do
Ja
that to
Rule.
me,
The Motorola Sky Pager.
Took the mouse.
We always
The Motorola Sky Pager.
Always the joke.
The Motorola Sky Pager. You talking about what the hell? They had the whole, or the Blackberry? You talking about Blackberry?
The one that it like flipped up BlackBerry.
Sidekick?
The BlackBerry.
Blackberry flip. It was just like a whole. You sure?
Oh no, it wasn't that
Blackberry
thing.
flip.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
that
no, no.
the
The BlackBerry didn't flip. It was just drawn.
Sidekick?
Sidekick.
Yeah, the sidekick.
Oh,
The little middle part. Yeah, that's what I did. Not that the little flip was drawn. The little middle was drawn. The sidekick. I ain't had that shit though. I had like a
what's the
Motorola.
answers phone,
I had
bro?
it.
I remember I tried to. What was that shit called? The Samsung Instinct. That was the worst fucking phone I ever had in my life, yo. It was like the joint that was supposed to try to be like the iPhone and shit.
I don't even know that.
Dog, listen, Google that shit. You gonna remember it. That phone is fucking terrible, bro.
Yo.
I remember I had the Pocket PC and I had the iPhone app to make the Android turn into the iPhone. Clay was like, yo, why don't you just get a fucking iPhone, yo? I
Yo, you had the joint jailbroken and all that other shit.
Yo, remember
Scummy ass phone.
remember the watches, the fucking walkie-talkie watches.
That was the shit.
Yo, them drones is crazy. In high school,
Our whole squad had them joints.
yep. In high school, that was big. In high school, the walkie-talkie watches. Like it was like fuck phones at the while, nigga. We gonna rock off these fucking watches
The
right
watches
now.
was lit.
Yo, what was the best? What was the best? Like for me, when I was coming up, I'm a little older. Well, ours was like the best lady you can make or you can have that you could put on when you was in school that you could wear was like Guess pencil pocket
With the
jeans.
pencil pocket.
Our shit
You
was
wear
I had that
a
in
polo
eighth,
shirt
that was 7th, 8th grade for
and
me.
some Timbs. That was the layback.
7th, 8th grade for me was the
Yeah,
Guess jeans
Guess
with the
jeans.
pencil pocket
Yeah.
and the Guess jean jacket with the jeans.
I ain't trying to keep trying to
Guess
come for my
jeans
man Wade.
I
but-
knew you. I knew you was saying.
academics.
Talking about, because I was about to
got
get.
the
academics
I was
had
about to get
was
into that
a
shit like Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
8 Mile. I was about to get
This
right into
nigga though, he
it,
was academic guy. I thought that nigga was
Academic
DJ
was the
Clue.
shit though. So
Bro, he had the
man.
black Pirates hat with that black and yellow academic sweatsuit, bro.
That
You
was
couldn't
my
tell
shit,
D
dog.
nothing.
You really
Jordan?
With the pirate's hat.
tell
Wait, you had the pirate's
I
hat?
had a mustard.
Wait, then he had the black and yellow pirate's hat.
I wish I had a
Shit was-
picture.
I had a-
But the pirate's hat was weird. It wasn't a fitted.
That shit
No, it
was
wasn't.
bad.
It wasn't a fitted. It was like one of them throwback
Jones.
Johns.
And shit. Like in a pot.
No, it was really like a pot though.
What the fuck?
It was like a bucket, like a
It was like a kufi.
like
It
a
was like
and the fatigue hat,
Yo, it was like a kufi with a stem at the end of it, dog.
like
Like,
a cooker's hat.
That hat was stiff as shit, bro.
like
That hat was stiff as shit,
you
bro.
in culinary arts, nigga. Like,
Baggy ass
fuck,
hat
nigga,
in
we
the
ain't-
side, baggy up top.
I'm like, nigga, we in gym class, nigga. Take your fucking hat off, nigga.
That nigga's tripping.
Yo.
I up with that.
Look
Man.
like
I
Glenn Lewis.
had the mustard academic joint. I had the mustard academic long sleeve.
No, but the thing is this.
Black academic sweatsuit.
So
It
you
was
know,
like
so you know, in high school,
stitching
in high
shit.
school, when it came to Lay's, you had to come to school in your uniform, in your dickies or whatever. You go in the bathroom and change. That's what it was.
no,
Wade's
look,
changed.
but look.
Like, yo, me and Wade will walk and swipe in the morning. I go to advisory. When Wade come to class, he got a whole different set of fucking lay on. I'm like, hold on, the fuck up. I'm like, hold on. I know I ain't tripping.
Hope wasn't there for this, but do y'all niggas remember I was in ROTC?
No.
Y'all remember I was in ROTC? And I used to have to wear the army uniform and
Oh, the green.
That shit.
My pop put me in that shit trying to be dad of the year and shit.
That's bad
He put me in
drum.
ROTC, bro. Bro,
Yo.
I had the slim ass green shirt with the slacks
ass green.
and these shiny ass black.
Oh,
shoes.
nah.
I used to hop on my ROTC shit and be mad.
I got hit
as
Mr.
shit.
A up, dog. I gotta see
Bro.
a pic of this,
Bro,
dog.
yo, that shit was crazy. But that's how I always got to get out here. I got an extra credit for that shit. I got a D in that shit. That shit gave me, it was enough to get an extra credit. So I was cool. I ain't had to go to last period. I was lit. I didn't care.
Yo,
But I know about that changing clothes. Like,
dog.
I used to have to wear.
clothes.
Hold on. One more thing about that shit. Did y'all niggas cut the front of y'all dickies? You remember
The
that?
little slit right on the side with the ink wet. I did. I did.
Niggas used to put their
The double
textbooks.
knees, the
Niggas
double
used to
knee
put their
joints.
textbooks in a fucking.
Oh no! I ain't do that.
No,
No, you talking about
you
trying to
mean
go
right
across
here,
the-
the-
Yeah, you talking about trying to get across your leg. No, I ain't.
Cut the double knee.
I thought you was talking about the little slit at the bottom of your jeans. I remember them Johns. You remember the slit? Remember the slit at the
Walking around
bottom of
with
the
big
jeans?
ass, like, look like ducks of water on their legs.
Yo, I was on that shit. My man,
No,
my man
I ain't
was
do
in
that.
2 grades higher than me. He's like, yo, young boy, what the fuck are you doing?
He's so disappointed in you.
I ain't never do that shit again.
Like, how the fuck you just gonna tarnish your dickies, dog? Like, what? No. I thought you was talking about the little slit at the bottom of your jeans. Remember, you used to cut the.
Oh, nigga,
Oh, the seam?
Yeah, cut
On
the
the side to
seam.
make it a-
Yeah, they make them wide leg. You know, you forced the wide leg, dog. Like, what?
Oh, man.
Yep, I used to do that. I ain't never cut my dickies all up though.
What's the top shoe of all time, man?
Top shoe?
Top shoe of all time. Cause I saw something on Instagram. It was they listed the top 10 shoes.
I'm gonna go.
I ain't no
with
real sneakerhead.
I ain't gonna go with.
I ain't
top of the most
qualified.
universal. The white Air Force One.
That's the most universal.
Most universal. You can't never go
That
bad
gotta
with
be.
that.
That's definitely in there.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
Just in the top 10.
to go
Just
back-
give us the top
let's go
10.
back to Nelly John. Like Nelly made me get Air Forces and shit. Air Force Ones.
Nelly did?
So, yeah, that was. I had one pair of fucking Air Forces in my life.
I had two. We ain't too far behind.
I had like 3.
I was a shell
I
top
just got
boy.
a- I just got a pair.
In high school, I was an Adidas shell top
It
boy.
was 2 for $89.
The all white, but I only had all whites. I ain't come with the. I ain't had a free
2 for
colors. I only
89.
had all whites.
Look, 2 for
I never-
89. And
I
we
never had
the
a
50%
black.
off plug.
I never had an
It was
all black
lit.
pair of Air Force. I mean,
It was lit.
No,
What's wrong with the black one?
can we go back to that?
What's wrong with the black Air Forces?
I can tell you.
When you was in high school,
I don't know. They just nasty. They nasty.
niggas
They-
don't. No, they
my
don't.
man Tom said they nasty.
No, they good
They some
drawers.
nasty forces.
They really good drawers, but niggas just be committing bad crimes in them drawers. That's why. It be a lot
Bad
of
crimes.
It be a lot of bad crime committed in black Air Forces.
And then you on cops and just stick that
Niggas
nigga
on
on
cops
top.
digging it. Look at they sneaks, black forces.
Yo.
Like if any time a nigga acting
Let me get
crazy,
some
he got
of
on
that.
black
Where he
forces.
at?
He was fucking little record. But no, you can drip him. Shout out my man Triz. He dripped in black forces.
I dripped the black. I dripped the black forces when we was in Atlanta. I dripped the black forces.
Yeah, y'all did.
You could drip them, but
them
they
joints is
just
crazy.
nasty.
They
I don't think I'm wrong with them. I like them Jones.
It's just something nasty
What
about
you were
it.
saying about that 50% off, dog? That's one thing that I miss about high school. Period.
Nigga, that's
The
only
whole pouring up.
You knew at least 3 people who worked there.
Scummy shit.
what?
Easy. You knew at least 3
Yo, that
people.
shit was a full. You would see niggas you ain't seeing a whole year on 50% off day. Like, oh shit, what's up, bro? You go get your butters.
Get your butters.
Go get some great New Balances. Go get
The
some.
Great New Balances is
You already know, though.
Because we used to have to wear blue Dickies at high school. So them Great New Balances just went.
We had the blue Dickie.
Just
the
went
tan
with it.
Dickie.
Oh, anyway, man. What about Jordans, man?
It's some good Jordans. I think the most universal might be the Concords.
Concords is like
They turn out
or
to
the
be number
ones.
one.
A lot of people like the ones.
I like the ones too.
Everybody like the ones, but the ones is so like slim to me. Like
I never had a pair of ones.
I don't like the slimness to the ones.
I never
Like
had
it
a pair of
just.
I love the ones.
It
I got
just
the
get an
ones on
old
right
school.
now.
It just get an old school feel like with
I've
the
never
ones.
had a pair of
But
ones.
I mean, the
Ones hard,
Concords
man. I love
to
ones.
me, Concords to me is just.
Pause.
I don't know what's going on right now.
These niggas having a
What y'all
fucking
pause?
having a Henny battle in the back.
You want ice?
I think it was.
Nigga, get it yourself. Just get it yourself.
Stop it.
Hey, nigga, it's okay.
It is okay. Yes, it's okay.
Time and Cook was specific.
Anyway, man.
Time and Cook was specific.
Stop had enough of this shit.
No.
Oh shit.
I've had enough of this shit.
You gonna edit out.
Tom had enough of this shit.
I ain't realize I was going to get the fuck out.
Nigga,
Like, yo, it's
get
okay.
it yourself.
It's okay.
move, man.
Like,
You can
it's
move.
okay, dog. You ain't gotta be so. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga said he ain't Jeffrey the Butler out the motherfucker.
I wasn't trying to play you, bro.
No, I knew that. No, I knew that. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, we gotta edit that part out, man. Yo, edit Quay G's out too.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to tell him, like, get your it's cool.
Damn, see, that's how you want to get up.
It wasn't about that. It was just so much. I was looking at this is definitely blooper trip for him.
Oh, my God, man.
Dog, you was in that much of a rush you just couldn't change your jeans?
Yeah, man. The baby spit up on me, man. The baby spit up on me in my jeans. They don't look too kosher right now,
That's a
man.
fucking bad spit up stuff.
Yeah, it is, man.
That baby.
My baby spit up a lot, man.
This son trying to
Fuck y'all, man.
sabotage.
Fuck y'all, man. Man, Michael Jordan, man. For the last dance, man. Our weekly checkup on Michael Jordan. This week came on 7 and 8.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
I got a lot of notes on this one, man.
I know this one big thing about this episode. Mike talked greasy to us.
Yes.
Like, dog,
Very greasy.
he kept calling the boy a hoe.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, hoe." Scott Burrell, that's his name.
He hated
He
Scott.
called him a hoe, but he said he was trying to motivate.
No,
him.
he wanted to push him. He wanted to push
I
him.
get-
He pushing
you can push
everybody.
him. You can push him, but at the end of the day, like, niggas is still men. Like, you ain't gonna be calling me no hoe too many
Right,
times.
right.
Like, I know
No,
you
that's
might,
true.
I know
That's
you
true.
get into a bucket,
Right,
but
That's
like,
true.
it ain't
Right.
too much the whole shit gonna fly. But he was
But
talking
I think
crazy.
that just went into he was trying to see how tough you really were, whether it be mentally, physically. So if you fought back, then he felt like it was. I think he felt like somebody that you could probably go to battle with. I don't necessarily agree. I don't want no nigga call me no fucking hoe. Like we gonna,
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
like,
you know what I'm saying? We gonna go back and forth.
Like,
about
I
it.
can
That's
take
just
the
how
shit
I'm
talking.
built. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like-
not
Right.
shits in the,
I feel like what
operation.
make-
Right, you call me out the
I
name,
can't
though.
take you calling me a bitch and
Right.
while we hooping that. That's when
Yeah,
it's
that's-
different.
Right. People
Nah,
get killed over shit like that, man.
I feel like that's what make Mike like the ultimate competitor, and I think that's what probably make people call him the GOAT was he really pushed everybody
Demanded the best.
on the team.
It wasn't
He
one thing
dem-
he was like
He,
focusing.
is-
right? It
he
was everybody.
demanded it from everybody.
Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
Like-
he led, and that's
like,
the way
look,
he led too. He was the
if you-
first one in practice. He was staying the latest in
And
practice.
he like,
leading
look,
the practice. He
If
was
you
doing,
can't come with this type of attitude, then you ain't built for this team.
So,
And you got to respect that, cause he a winner.
but talking about that, that was the biggest draw of that particular episode because at the end, when he got emotional about it, You know what I mean? He teared up.
He
teared up over
and
it.
He teared up because he was talking so passionately about it. Like, I can relate to that. You just trying to get the best out of the people around you because you have this goal. And it's just like, no, I'm not going to be your fucking friend, but I know what I need to do to get you to this point. And I just want you, to be on the same path as me. He was like, he was on some shit like, you ain't got to be good as me, but you got you going to get the same
you got to get dirty one.
You going to get dirty. 5:30 in the morning.
You got to get dirty one. That's all.
He used the word,
you got to put the work in.
He used the word they still use today. He said, yo, I had to teach them how to be in the trenches with me. Like,
and you got to realize is that, like Wade said, he was the first one there. He was the last one to leave. Wait, my bad. But you gotta lead with the work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what anything in life. Anything in life, you gotta lead with the work, dog. And when he got emotional about it, that's when I really finally realized, like, yo, Mike really was about that life. Yeah. I only seen it from a Kobe standpoint when I see Kobe talk trash in practice and stuff like that. But to actually see it from Mike, it was different.
These was my favorite too.
But
it was different when I seen it from Mike.
He the only one that can. He's on top. He's so much better than everybody. He the only one that can out there most likely get 50 a night.
Mike cried about the shit
efficiently. That's
like if you have a conversation 20 years later, 25 years later, and you crying about how you felt as a competitive 24, 25 years ago, and you still crying about it.
That's dog.
Dog. Mike could go out right now and probably average 10 to 15 points right now, probably.
I'm going to keep it a bean. In this NBA.
Just as a competitor, he could probably average 12 to 15.
I ain't going to go that far right now.
No.
I think so. No.
I'll tell you that, but I
know. I think so. As a competitor, I really think... I'm not saying he can average.
He gonna
I ain't
have 4.
gonna say.
He ain't gonna die.
I think he'll definitely average more than 4. You crazy?
He gonna have 4.
He gonna have more than 4 free throws, nigga.
No, he's not, because he gonna get hit. He gonna have a heart attack like in the air.
A heart attack.
They gonna say they had the Jordan rules. Jordan rules. They got the Jordan rules for him. And
y'all niggas had no
I'm drunk, man. I'm drunk.
Nigga, pick up the mic.
Because he feel like Wade is the fucking judgmental one.
I saw Wade looked at it, he gave me that mic stare. I ain't know what to do, dog. He gave me the mic stare, nigga.
Let's finish this up, man. Let's about the Mike thing. How did y'all feel about like his father's death? Because I always knew what happened. I always heard the rumors of
the gambling.
The gambling had shit to do with it. But after watching this and the scene, there was no evidence to like point to that. Nothing.
Yeah, but we seen enough of
Sopranos. But I mean,
Sopranos that could just look like nothing coming from 2 teenagers nobody care about. That they paid and they expect, or they set them up so that things.
But I felt like he just probably felt like everything would be different from that.
That could have happened.
That's fine, but at the end of the day, for real, only 3 people know what happened. Mike, Dad, and the 2 young boys that did it. They the only young people that really know what happened. So it's like, if it was something, it could have been. But I think that was irresponsible. That's corny for like you just lost a parent.
The media went crazy with it.
Yeah, like you lost a parent and y'all just putting this automatically on.
I think the media drove Mike to retire.
I think so too.
No, for real, they did.
They drove him to retire. You know what I'm saying? But even when he switched to baseball,
he switched to baseball.
He wasn't corny. Like,
he had a 13-game
hitting streak to start off.
But after that, they started calling him.
He went through a slump.
They started calling him Air Jordan.
But he went through a slump. But that summer he got it together and he wound up batting over 200.
All right, 200.
But I mean, yeah, but it's a lot of baseball players right now that. It's bet one something that you'll bet on. So you can't.
But listen though,
if you betting over,
I feel like 200. I feel like 200 is the limit. You know what I'm saying? If you bet over 200 in baseball, you a solid player.
This is another thing though about.
But the thing is, if he would have kept doing it,
200 is nothing really, man.
It ain't shit.
250.
I'm not saying you a slugger. He wasn't strong or a slugger. but he'll get on base and steal
I'm
them.
gonna be honest.
They said he drove.
You gotta look at
They
Deion.
said he drove
Deion-
50 runs.
First of all, I didn't know Terry Francona was his fucking.
He was like a Shane Victor.
I didn't know that either.
No,
I didn't know that
this is
either.
another
That was
factor,
crazy.
though.
I
This
didn't
is
know
another
that. I didn't know
factor,
that.
When he went to baseball, they said they usually supposed to go to one certain type of league. They had to put Jordan in the league that was advanced up strictly because
When they went on strike. When they went on strike. When baseball went on strike.
That's not what I'm talking
that's not
about.
what
When they had to put him
talking
in a
about media.
higher league, just simply because they couldn't fit all the media that was coming to see him.
Oh yeah, that's
So
crazy.
they had him in the more advanced
I think
league.
Double A is under. I think
It's over
Double A
Triple
is-
A, right?
No,
Double A is right under
now it is.
MLB. No, I think Double A is right under MLB.
Now
Whatever
it
it
is.
is,
Back
he
in the day, it
wasn't-
was Triple A.
But they were saying motherfuckers in the
Triple A.
draft don't even go to the league that he was going
Right.
to.
It's Double A then Triple A, right?
Well, it was back in the day. It was Triple A.
So he strictly
and
got-
now
and
it's
then
like
Double
Double A.
A.
It seemed like
Right.
I'm a little off. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I feel like Double A is right under the league now. Being
Yeah,
called
Triple A, Double A, and then the league.
Go ahead.
I think.
Right,
Finish what
right.
you
Yeah.
saying.
No, I'm saying he just got through into like I said, if top prospects is getting drafted, get thrown to AAA, he just came out of playing basketball and thrown to AA.
You
He's
seen
already getting
The learning curve and shit like
yeah,
that.
you get thrown into the fire for real, like
Yeah.
so it's like for him to
But it wasn't
for him to
nothing.
succeed
But it
like
wasn't
that-
nothing that he never been through.
Yeah, but it's
He
a
been through the
different sport.
fire.
No, it
the whole
really
time.
was, though,
But it
because
was
it's
just it
baseball.
was just a new sport. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah,
just a
but
new
that's something
sport.
he's never been through. And for him to actually be
Yo, they was calling him the GOAT.
pretty good at that time.
They was calling him the GOAT when he first retired.
Yeah.
In '93, they was calling him a GOAT. Before he went to
He ain't even
baseball,
did 3 more.
they was calling him a
He
GOAT
made it
already.
3 more, yo.
So he already had that media. When they made that announcement that he was retiring, he couldn't even get out the baseball stadium.
It's crazy. I
That's
feel
9
like-
years into the league.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
imagine that.
it was 9 years in the league. And they was calling him the greatest basketball player already then. That was before he came back and won 3 more chips.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine if he just quit. Damn, that's
It was
crazy.
before he won
LeBron got how many
3
rings?
more chips, dog.
LeBron got 3 now. He been playing for. He
All
about to
right,
be done.
well, let's not talk about Brian. Though.
Yeah, we not.
LeBron about to
We're
be
not gonna
done.
do that. We're not gonna do that right now.
Alright.
But the thing is, they was calling him the GOAT when he had 3 chips.
Nuts, man. That's nuts.
Bro, but the
He went to
crazy thing
baseball, came back, and won 3 more.
That's
I feel like the
And
crazy.
won
Straight, both 3-peats.
and won MVP
Both 3-peats.
all 6.
And the only one that they didn't win was when he went.
Well,
went to
hold on.
Well, the first year, when he
won
first came
baseball.
back and lost to the Orlando Magic.
Yep.
That was the only one that he. That's the only joint he lost.
But it's crazy because I feel like he only came back because baseball went on that strike.
Man, I feel like he came back.
I feel like he came back. You know what? Only
I feel like
the
baseball
one
was going
player.
straight.
I think the one player that brought him back was B.J. Armstrong.
Yeah, that's
When
for
he
sure.
had that meeting with B.J. Armstrong, and B.J. Advised him to just come to the practice just to watch. And next thing you know,
they know kind of
they
person
out
they
there.
dealing with.
Next thing you know, they out there playing a 1-on-1.
No, I think that was a catalyst. I don't necessarily think he was the
Once he went out there and played that 1-on-1 with B.J. Armstrong, I think that's what made him like, nah,
That's
this
crazy.
is it.
I didn't know
Like-
that year he took off. They had 3 All-Stars though. I never knew that. I never
Man,
knew.
Kukoc,
Scott-
Oh,
that
yeah.
was Kukoc. That was Kukoc.
No, it was
first year.
Pippen.
No, they
It
didn't
was
say
Pippen,
Kukoc.
Horace Grant, and B.J. Armstrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
That's crazy though. I
Yeah.
never knew that. I
They had
never
3
knew them
All-Stars
3
that year.
motherfuckers made the All-Star. I knew
I
Pippen
never
was.
thought that
I
either.
never knew B.J. Armstrong made the
Yeah.
All-Star game.
And I looked at
I
the
never
year
knew
the year that he retired. I looked at Pippen's stats that year.
He's a 9-5.
Yo,
9-8,
Pip was the man that year.
Yeah, Pippen was.
He's that
Pip was averaging.
average more
He
than
was
like
averaging like
20.
20, he was averaging like
But
23 and
listen,
9.
Yeah.
but it showed you why Pippen
I'm saying-
wasn't designed to be the man.
Well,
He
I
quit on them
mean,
2
That
times.
whole quitting
dog.
shit,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was corny.
that was real corny.
That was out of pocket corny.
Yeah.
Like that was like you can't quit on your team.
because the play wasn't set up
Like,
for
not
you.
at
the
that
play
high
wasn't set up for
level.
him, but he could have been an easy decoy for that play.
Right. Sometimes
Kukoc
that's what
could have
you
been
do.
wide
Well, not
open.
Jordan. Jordan
But
did
this
this.
is the-
No, I'm talking
Jordan did
Pippen.
this
I'm talking strictly Pippen.
Right, but I'm just saying for
Strictly
Pippen,
Pippen.
for you to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
Kukoc,
no,
The crazy
Kukoc hit that
thing-
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Kukoc hit
that made you
That made you-
he had to feel
that made you
dumb
like a
as
nut.
shit when Kukoc made that.
And you
shot.
know what?
Stepped
And that
on the locker room.
made Phil Jackson like the man.
yeah,
That man, like, yo, you drew that up for him.
right. Had the confidence in
You
him.
the man for that.
In all my years of playing sports, and playing football and shit, like I could never respect somebody that would just sit out of play because they just didn't agree with it.
Man,
I would never.
you
And he
don't quit.
quit on him, and then
You
he
don't
quit
quit
on
on
him.
nothing
Such
until
a
it's say
contract.
until it's triple zeros, you don't quit on nothing. No matter whether it's the money, the contract, whatever. If it's 000, that's when the game over. If you got some type of time on it. Remember when Derek Fisher hit that shot with .4 left? Like, against the Spurs?
Yeah, I thought it was done.
Like, yo, .4.
Yeah.
.4, dog. Like, all you need
I remember that shit, bro.
is some type of time on the clock, and anything can happen. I'm saying Kukoc hit it. Kukoc hit it. When Kukoc hit it, everybody celebrated, but Pippen had to feel salty.
Yeah.
That was probably the worst.
He probably was the last one to get up off the bench. He couldn't get up and act like everybody was like, hey, he can't do that.
I
he
can't.
can't.
Definitely been like, man, fuck out of here, dog.
You
like,
quit on us, dog.
Like,
And then he quit on
They
us
said the
again.
bull cried
Honestly,
in the locker room. Put his
I would have been on some Bill Cartwright shit. I probably would.
Yeah, Bill
Cartwright.
Cartwright.
That shit would have hurt the shit out of me.
you're supposed to be the leader at this point.
Right.
Like, it's not like you was like, nobody on the team is supposed to do it. But your your leader.
Right.
That was your
Mike,
leader.
Mike,
That was
Mike
your
was
best
rolling
player.
over in his grave, bro.
In the playoffs at that.
Right. Mike was rolling over
Mike
in his
was
grave.
sitting there watching that shit.
He's like, I got to get back. That's why I came. That's why he came back. He said, "Fuck that."
He was in the White House dugout like, I'm coming back.
Look at this goddamn.
Scotty's ass.
But Pip never was a number one though.
Goddamn it,
But
bitch. You ain't
he might be probably top 3 greatest number 2s.
I'll give you that.
I'll put him up there.
When you say number 2, you mean like a Robin type situation,
like a
right?
Steph. I mean, not Steph. Like a
no,
Thompson.
No, like a Steph.
Like a Thompson.
No, like a Steph.
Nah,
For they 2 chips. Like a Steph.
I put a Klay Thompson, Pippen.
Well, yeah. So,
Yo, did you know that Pippen
else.
doubled down and said he would have did it again?
Did what again?
Yeah, he said he would set out again. He said he was sorry for what he did, but he was like, if he had to go back in time, he said he would.
But he did that with that contract.
Shout
Remember
out
we
the
talked about
future,
that a few
Yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah, the
contract
7
shit.
year,
They did it
18
again.
million. The 7 year, 18 million. But yo, the owner was asshole. Kraus,
Yeah.
whatever his name is,
No,
Kraus.
Brian
I ain't
Jones.
like him. I am.
Ziggy and shit.
I don't like
Jerry
him.
Krause.
Man. I don't like Jerry
I
Krause.
ain't
I
gonna
don't
talk
like
about
Jerry
Baltimore
Krause.
on here either.
But
I don't like Jerry Krause, man. But
you
Nah,
know.
right.
Yeah, but so
Well,
anything
before you do that, shit, fucking.
What?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Andre Harrell, man.
Definitely RIP.
Oh, man.
yeah,
For
R.I.P.
sure.
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Uptown Records. Yo, you know what I found out?
R.I.P. Little Richard.
R.I.P. Little Richard.
R.I.P. Betty Wright.
Yeah.
Betty Wright.
Yeah,
She
Betty Wright
Right.
passed. Yeah,
Betty
yeah,
Wright.
yeah.
I didn't know about Betty Wright.
But you know what I found out about Andre Harrell? I didn't know he was basically the guy who produced one Strictly Business. I like that. I like that movie. I love that movie. Yeah, you remember Strictly Business?
Yeah, I remember.
know you don't.
I know you don't.
I
You
don't.
don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot.
Holly
so-
Berry, Tommy Davis. It's a good
That'll
movie,
help me
man. Early '90s. Check it out.
Should I watch this tonight?
New York
talking about?
Undercover, though. He was the cause of like New York Undercover.
For real? Malik Yoba?
No,
Yeah,
no,
MCA
One
Records
who wrote
gave him a.
No, I'm saying Malik
Andre
Yoba was
Harrell.
in it.
Talking about Andre
Andre
Harrell.
Harrell. MC Records gave him like a television deal, a production deal, or some shit like that. And out of that came Strictly Business and New York Undercover. So that was pretty dope. And we all know that Diddy came under him, so that was cool.
Yeah.
I never really knew why Diddy had to be fired for that, but it was a MCA type of move because they didn't want to put out Biggie album because it was too street.
Nah, fuck that.
So Andre Harrell was on some shit like, look, you gotta go and do your own thing and create your own lane, and
Yeah, that's how Bad Boy.
Bad Boy started, and Diddy
That's
and
just
all the rest of
crazy,
sisters.
bro.
And they said, and it was apparently it was a report that was done or an interview that was done. Andre Harrell said Biggie turned out to be one of my favorite artists ever, but the MCA wasn't trying to have him on the label.
There's so many artists that get
Now
turned
they,
away that
now they
people
just
keep
looking
like,
for street shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was too street. Now they looking for motherfuckers like Chief Keef, Bobby Shmurda.
What about all the ones that was passed over by one artist and then like or one not one artist but one major label get passed over and they be like, damn, I could have had him. I could have had Drake. How many people passed on Drake before he met Wayne or whatever? Or how many people passed on Nicki Minaj before Wayne got her or whatever?
You could probably do that with a lot of artists.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's been a lot of. It's probably everybody been through it. Eminem probably went through it before he got into Dre. It's probably everybody that been through it.
I think it's a society thing. You just don't know what you have until it start popping off. Sometimes, like even with, I'm going to use our podcast for example. People probably not going to listen to our podcast because we ain't known. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Or this could be it.
Let us
and then
take
we just
off.
don't know yet.
We start taking off, and then it's just people like, oh yeah, well, you know, they got attention and everything. Everybody gonna hop on, but it's a societal thing. You know, that's all it is.
Okay.
Well, anything else, man?
I think that's enough, man.
Well, we want to first off give a shout out to Lane's Carpet Cleaning, Good Space Studios, Striker Speak. Anybody else we forgetting?
Our listeners.
Our listeners, definitely our listeners.
Appreciate
Thank you for
y'all.
all the feedback.
Definitely.
Please comment.
I know we doing.
subscribe,
I
all
know
of
we
it.
doing all right because the females like, yo, we need to get our opinion on y'all show. Y'all acting crazy.
We will have female guests
At some point.
at some point in a matter of time. We will have female guests.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. You know what I mean? We'll see you next week at the same time, same place. Be safe.